Welcome, everybody. For tonight's chat, we just general all sorts, just general socialization and see who would like to come up on panel. So I've got one viewer. Welcome. So I wonder who wants to come up tonight. So just wanted a general chat really to see how things are. I mean, I've been to a bit of a rough part these past couple of weeks, but all in all, things have been getting better. I'd love to see what you guys are feeling and doing. Hey Momo, nice to see you. Thank you. Well, let's see. Mo's in here. Let's see who else is in here. So Mo, how's your day been? Now I've got two viewers. Welcome, my friend. Hey Ruthie, get up on panel. I sent you the link. Hey Spitfire, nice to see you. Anybody wants to get up on my live? You'll be sure they're more than welcome. What's up, Simon? Yeah. Here you go, Randy. Anybody who wants to come up? There you go. And click invite. Looks like I'm all on my own tonight. People need to come up and chat to me. Hey, Gaddy girl, nice to see you. All six views. Getting better. Nice to see you all. Okay, Ruthie girl. Now, Andy, would you like to come up? It'd be nice to speak to you. I haven't spoken to you in a while. We can talk about all sorts, about your paranormal stuff. Oh, Ruthie, you had to say that, didn't you? Hi, Stephen. Well, guys, I can't remember how to pin to chat. So, people, how's your day been? Well, Ruthie, it's not doing it. Ah, Randy boy. It's been a long time since me and you have chatted.
Casbear, what's happening, man?
How are you hanging?
A little to the left, but it's all good.
I wasn't talking about the Willie. I was talking about.
Yeah, well, I just thought I'd throw that in there. Sorry, but yeah, I'm doing okay. How about yourself, man? How about yourself?
Ow! You just poked my eye out with it. You just said he threw it at me.
Oh, good lord! I thought I couldn't reach that far. Damn.
Must have been when you were dangling it in the alligator enclosure. You know they snap and stretch.
Aww. Well, thank you. Well, well, I don't know what to say. So,
How your paranormal things are going?
Sorry, what was that?
How's your paranormal stuff going?
Yeah, well, it's doing okay, man. I have I just got cleared from the doctor. I have 2 days that I can go without having to see my home care nurse. So, and I'm getting ready to go out to Amarillo, Texas, with a friend of mine, and do some filming out there. So, yeah, I'm hoping we can get some good stuff.
No, have enough painkillers so you don't have a pain in the ass.
Well, I will be the pain in the ass if I don't have my painkillers. So, but yeah, yeah, I will. Yeah, to my friend, I'll be a pain in the ass to my friend. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'm pretty sure things will go all right. So we're gonna
on the lives have been what you call thing. Monsieur Stephen. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, Randy. Hello, Simon.
Now
and look who it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Stephen. How's it going, brother?
I'm good. I spent half the day watching a marathon of a paranormal channel.
Yes.
Oh, good Lord.
It went on for about 11 hours because they combined a whole lot of videos together, and it was
Wow.
from the haunted side, Patrick and Jason. I like
Yeah.
watching
Wow.
them. So I still haven't finished watching it.
I finished watching a paranormal investigation from a team called the Queer Ghost Hunters,
Mhm.
right?
I've not seen it.
And it's about ghost hunters, because why should ghosts just be straight? There's got to be some gay ones out there, right?
Yeah.
Well, Stephen, I don't know. I can't speak for Stephen, and I can speak for myself. Every place that I've ever come across that's haunted, if it's haunted, it's always haunted during the day or night. And I will always say, not every place is haunted. So
Yeah.
if any one of us are fortunate to experience it on a day-to-day basis, Stephen, I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some of these
it's
places,
nerve-wracking.
well, some of these places you can't expect to. People will tell you, "Oh, it's haunted," but you can't just expect things to happen right there and then. You've got to be patient. You've got to spend a whole 48 hours
Oh, by the
Plus-
way,
Yes.
to see
I asked
things.
the warden of my, I
Even-
asked the warden of my place to come over because it's like a special needs place, right?
Hmm.
And
Okay.
and he came over while I was out. I told him I was going to be out so he could come in and do whatever work he needs to do, you know. And he phoned me up and said, "There's a strange man with white hair, silver glasses, staring at me from the lounge window like that, going." So I said to him, "What did he look like?" So he described top to toe my own grandfather, my dad's dad, who passed away in 1999.
Oh.
Apparently, my grandfather's keeping my place safe. Apparently,
Oh.
I got too scared to go into my ground floor apartment. He's too
Well-
scared to go in.
Well, can I ask you this, Simon? If they have shown yourselves, and would it be a reason why you're scared to go back in because you don't know what's going to happen, or
Yeah.
are you afraid to face the fact of you have your relatives there and they have something to say,
Oh,
and you're
not
afraid
me.
to
I was
hear it?
overjoyed.
I was just asking.
So I was overjoyed because when I went in, walked around the place and said, "Thank you, Grandad, for looking after my stuff. Don't worry, he was actually a good guy." I said to him, "Yeah, the warden's a good guy. If you don't have to appear to him again, you know." And I had a feeling of peace, as if to say, "Right, Simon, I get it," you know, and that was that. It wasn't anything bad. My granddad and I were like my dad and I. We were great friends, you know, as well as
Awesome.
did. And I know for a fact he'd be floating over my place, my dad's place, and all his children and grandchildren's place, making sure they're all right. And I know my grandfather, he was a bit of a full-on guy, if you get the meaning. You know,
Right.
so he'd be total hands-on. So Granddad was probably up there somewhere, floating around on his little angel wings. Oh, look, a little black ghosty cat.
Well,
This is right here.
Yeah, you please go ahead, right ahead, Stephen. I think you could probably explain this a little better than I could, man.
I don't know.
I do.
About what? About what Simon was talking about, or what I was talking about previously?
Yeah. Well, now, Simon, I have to ask you, are you seeing them during the day, or are you seeing them during when you sleep and when you're half awake? Because see, that is a big thing. Yeah, hang on.
Yeah,
That is a big thing, because if you see them half asleep, they're coming to you in your dreams and letting you know everything's okay. If you've accepted that, and they see that you were doing well. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Yeah, they have to basically let you know, hey, everything's okay. Are you willing to accept everything is okay and go about your life?
I mean, I'm fine with my life. It's one of those things where, of course, you get the idiots from time to time, but I can cope with
Yeah.
that. You know.
Okay.
You know. I mean, my grandfather comes to me in my dreams, which I know for a fact is contact.
Right.
I know for a fact my grandfather is my guide, one of my guides. I
Oh.
know that one for sure. Because when I know there's a spirit around and the spirit wants to talk to me, I always smell this aftershave, which was Old Spice.
Yeah.
So
That is a very distinctive smell that you just can't do, because I smell my grandfather's shaving cream once in a while. I also smell my grandmother's perfume once in a while.
Yeah, I
And
get it sometimes.
yeah, exactly, Stephen. And my mother's perfume as well.
Yeah.
At least I know they're looking out for me, and I take it as a very heartwarming thing, and I take it as encouragement.
not only that, I mean, excuse me, I could actually smell my grandmother's Lily of the Valley perfume right now, which means that my granddad, who passed away in 2009, his wife is visiting right now. And I can smell that. And she was a lovely lady. She never had a bad word to say about anybody, but if you did upset her, she'd just pin you with a look. You know, it's
I
that
can well imagine.
look of, you will behave. You know, that kind of look.
Yeah. Well, in my point of view, the reasons why I watch what I said I watch, because I know what they do is more real than what you see on TV. And they do
Exactly.
have respect. They have more respect for where they're going, the surroundings of where they're going.
See, sorry, not
Yeah.
being rude.
And I mean, they obviously must spend hours not only being at the venue of where they're investigating, they must spend hours editing all the
Stephen.
information down, bringing it to a sort of a slot where we can watch. I mean, they combined all their videos at a certain, and 11 hours of them worth in a marathon. And that, I mean, it does get a little bit tiring when you hear, did you hear that? Did you see that? But I mean, you have to understand, you have to be there for hours on end just to be able to see something or even hear something.
Yes, exactly, Stephen.
And it's like,
exactly.
And it's the teams like with us, as I mentioned, the Haunted Site and Twin Paranormal and Paranormal Files do their work. They do find out the information of where they're going to and finding out information on what's happened there. So they've got an idea of who they're sort of investigating.
Yes.
Well, but you're saying Bradley, right? And I say this to Stephen briefly. I can see that pink haze behind you again.
Where?
Behind you, right behind your head, I can see the pink haze on the ceiling.
Whereabouts?
Where your hands are.
I can't see anything. See, you can see it. I can't. Well, I've got Alfie right here.
But I get the feeling that your mother's around again. That's all I'm saying, Stephen.
Because I've been in slightly. I was talking my sister doing good things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've received something that's really annoyed me.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
But
guys.
I'm not going to mention it here because it's nothing. Oh dear.
Stop. Hang
The
on.
colour, yes.
Do you know what you got about when you say in English you've got sore feet? Steve, we say our dogs are barking.
Yeah.
It's just as well I haven't got I've just got my headphones on because Alfie is sitting right here.
Are you still having fun with it?
Because she'd have gone out with a couple of friends of hers to go out to Woodward. Who knows? Right, who knows?
We're about to have a goddamn thunderstorm.
Yeah.
This is gone.
Yeah, that we're there.
Pardon?
The pink
They
hater.
still supposed to get bad by this afternoon.
Ah, Ricky Poo. It's my dog.
Yeah, but she's not here.
Oh, hello.
It's the Empress of sausages.
Well, if I hear from her, I'll give you a holler. Let you know.
Oh, brother, you
Bow before you lose your sausages.
You probably are the one I heard it.
Simon, did you say it's gone?
Yes, I have, Steve. The pink thing's gone.
All right.
How's you doing?
Probably going to see Susan, I hope.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Hello, Ruthie.
Stephen.
Oh, yeah. Steve Hall.
Neighbour, Andy.
And
Hello, chat. Everybody in chat. Girly girl, no. Everyone.
Mhm.
Oh, and that
Okay.
Terry over
I was
there.
telling Randy, Ruthie, that my grandfather's ghost appeared at the window when the warden was coming in this morning and scared the living shit out of him.
Hello.
A question I have for you, Simon. Was it a comforting feeling, or was it a undecisive, what the hell you doing type of deal?
For him, the warden, I think it was, what the F? Get me out of here feeling. But for me, it was a nice feeling, you know? It was like him looking after me. My grandfather was never upset, do anything to hurt me. He would do everything he could to look after me.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Well,
were talking
that-
about
that-
the sense
that's a good sign.
of perfume. And
Hi, Ruthie.
I know when my mother's visiting, I can smell a perfume, but there was one day, it was so strong, it was like it was surrounding me, and I could taste it.
Yes, that's the bad thing when it gets that strong.
It really, really, and I thought, okay, well, I know you're here to say hello and that, but crikey, you know, I had to go and brush my teeth.
Yeah. Terry, I wanted to say that, where's my spaghetti bolognese? I love spaghetti bolognese, you cruel person. You've eaten it all.
I tell you what, he did such a good job of that spaghetti bolognese. That was lush.
I thought you were going to
Evening
have that.
tall.
I thought you were going to have that last night.
I'm stuffed. I feel like I'm 20 years pregnant.
Oh, yeah, that's been quite a lot of quads in that one.
20,
well, yeah, it was
20
big dinner.
years.
Yeah.
Randy, you've been busy.
Oh, it feels like it.
How you doing, Ruthie dearie? You okay?
Yes, I'm doing okay,
Good.
thanks, Bray. How are you holding up?
Well, I will let everybody here know that I have been talking to you. My son has been found.
Yeah.
He's beaten he has been beating the crap out of him, but he is alive and he is now back in the
Oh.
United States.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, good.
Thank God for that.
I've been crying with happiness all morning.
I'm so happy for you.
So
I bet you gave him a big slide.
Yeah.
how soon will it be before you can see him?
Oh, that's so good.
Within 2 weeks to a month. I can see him before he gets cleared. He's able to be how would you say in the military term, deprogrammed, and then I will be able to see him for at least 2 weeks before
that's
he
good.
goes back. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he was the only one I had left. He's the only one I had left, and he's the only one I talked to out of the three kids, adopted kids I had. And I'm so glad that my youngest boy is alive.
Oh,
that really is a good
thank
person.
God for that.
By the way,
Yeah.
What did I tell you, Tom? What did I tell you? I told you, keep positive. He will be okay. Make yourself
Donna,
believe it, and it's true. It happens.
I know you did, Ruthie, but
Everybody
I
can say
the
stuff on here.
the-
They can need it too. I mean, it's okay
Yeah.
for Randy to cry and talk all about this stuff.
yeah,
Right?
well,
So
thank you, Simon.
talk about anything, long as if it isn't political or religion based.
Yeah,
I told
well,
you, if you try and keep positive and believe inside your gut that he'll be okay, he will, and he is. Proves that you're
Well,
strong and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
yes, Ruthie, yes, absolutely. Well, I know he's a fighter. He's very well trained. I know he can survive on his own. He's a captain in his own right, and I am very proud of him. And he fought his way out, and they found him out in the middle of nowhere. Out in the middle of the desert. That's where the special ops, black ops team found him. And my brother was part of that team. They called my brother out there to go find him because it became very personal for my brother because that's his nephew.
Yeah.
And it became very personal. And they found him. They picked him up in a Black Hawk. And he was not good. He was very severely dehydrated, very, very beaten up, but he's alive. And that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
That's all that matters to me. My son's alive.
Yes, that's right. That's right, Randy. Hallelujah. That's right.
Then happy
Amen to that.
Yes.
Our prayers are answered, Randy. See?
I understand very well that because you know something. Nothing's more precious than your own child.
Well, I tell you guys everything. You know, he was the one I really did not want to lose to. I almost lost him to COVID. I almost lost him in a gun battle, and when his helicopter got shot down, I damn near lost him 3 times. I'm not going to lose him again.
No,
I can't.
No, you're not. Yeah.
I can't.
You won't.
I can't.
You won't. There's no messing with Randy, so who's going to mess with Randy's son? Come on, there's no getting rid of you guys that easy.
Randy's a tough nut.
He's got your blood.
Yes, he's going to kick. That guy's going to kick ass to get back to be with you.
He did. He kicked some major ass from what I'm hearing. And he took a lot with him. He took a lot of them with him for him to get out in the middle of the desert to be picked up. And I'm very proud of him. I don't condemn, or I will not say, kill anybody that you need to survive, but it's a live or die world anymore. And he did exactly what his training. He did exactly what his training was done, and what he's trained to do, and he's home. He landed at 6:00 this morning in Washington D.C. in a private airport, and they did not give the clearance. And my brother told Washington D.C. airport, "You better fucking clear this plane to land, or we will light you up."
Oh yeah.
And the airplane and the plane that they were on, they've got 60 calibers in 4 spots. they'll light anything up. It was a battle plane,
Wow.
and they weren't kidding. They're coming into land, so you better clear that airport. And that's exactly
Wow.
what they did. My son is now home.
Randy,
Yes.
what's your son's name?
That's right,
Gosh,
Randy.
that's
he's
good
fine.
news. Oh,
Randy, what's your son's name and rank? Because I'm going to dedicate this live to your son.
well, he's home now, so you've just got to wait.
Amen.
Wait for that moment when you can see him. That's the
That's
hardest
the hard-
bit.
that's the hard
hardest
part.
bit. Mm.
That's the hard
I
part.
can relate.
His name is Choco.
Chaco. that's a-
Choco.
I thought you were going to say
Choco.
Chucker then. I was like, hang on. What, my fiance's your son? You didn't tell me you were going to be my stepdaddy? My father-in-law?
Let me turn along so y'all can see me here. Hang on.
Ooh.
But yeah,
It's
I'm
a
glad
Randy.
he's home. It's Randy. Yeah, exactly. Guys, I'm just home. I'm just glad he's home. He's safe.
What? Is he in the
I don't
Marines
know.
or is he in Air Force or what is he in? Because I want to dedicate live to him.
He is a Marine / Navy fighter jet pilot and helicopter pilot. He is one of the top. Well, I can't say much, but let me put it this way: he's one of the top and one of the best Apache helicopters to this day. He has no fear.
Oh, yeah, I'm not full.
And
I got my ready.
And I love him for it. He's an awesome kid. Yeah, if it wasn't for my brother for getting him in the military,
That's too cool.
I've
I've had time to rest my belly a little bit.
hey Neil, what's up, man? I see all this silent.
Oh.
I know, you are Willie.
I don't like them ones. They're horrible. They're nasty.
I like them all to myself. Then.
Oh, was that a pepperoni stick?
They're fucking horrible, them pepperonis.
The way it goes on, tonight's live is dedicated to Randy's son, who's just got out of Afghanistan, and he's a fighter, he's a veteran, and a hero. Let's everybody clap hands on this chat and raise respect for the man.
I've got to put my phone down first, man.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. I appreciate it very much.
Oh,
And I will say for my son, thank you.
Who's that?
yeah. Hellcat, Randy's son's fighting in Afghanistan.
Hello, darling.
So he's safe.
I like that colour hair. That's right.
That's good. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, that's good.
Stop.
Terry. Oh, Stephen. I mean, not Stephen. Simon, you should have your hair colour up.
I love hair colour. It's strawberry blonde.
It's
Pinkish
nice.
strawberry blonde, kind of.
You should have your beard and head up like that, Simon.
No, I'm not gonna have my hair like that though. I'm not, you don't have much of hair yourself to have it that colour, do you?
I like
I got a lot of hair.
I didn't even know you come in. When
Yeah,
you come
I
into
will say-
chat, you
I will
didn't tell
say
me
I
she was
like
in
the
chat.
pink hair.
Thank you.
Yes.
Did you enjoy your tea? Did you enjoy your tea? What Terry done?
I did. I was stuffed like a 20-year-old pregnant for 20 years.
I want to say as well, right, with this, is that whether it's UK people over there who have lost their lives or US people over lives here, we give respect and thanks and dedication to this life for their sacrifice and their service.
Yep.
My birth father, he died in the Falklands War. He was someone that was a Navy man who was within the Merchant Navy, was supplying the Navy, and his boat got blown up by the Argentinians, and he got killed.
Oh, that's terrible.
Just, and funny enough, my parents
My
only
father
cut
was,
with him, really, just to let him know I was doing all right. And when I saw that in the news when I was about 8, it was a bit of a weird feeling because I never knew him, but I was proud of him nevertheless. You're right, Stephen.
yeah, I'm okay.
So tonight is dedicated to all those who have served and sacrificed, and all those who have lived and come through.
Cool.
Thank you, Simon.
For all
My
your
father fought during the Second World War on the minesweepers.
Isn't that right, Randy? We're all friends here, and we've all got your back.
Yeah, my father fought during the Second World War on the minesweepers.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, Randy, are you doing any more paranormal work?
Oh, hello.
Yes. Minus all that. Yes, I'm getting ready to go back to Amarillo, Texas this weekend, and we're going to be doing I will be doing with company or not, but I also have my buddy Brian's Adventures with the and we're going to be doing the 6th Street Massacre, which was originally, I believe, on the original Route 66 that goes through Amarillo, Texas. This place used to be a church. Yeah, it used to be a church at first, and then it became a devil worshipping cult. And then after that got dismissed and got removed, it's now been a haunted house every year for the kids and all. So, and there was over 156 people slaughtered on that land and on that property. So this is why I'm going to go do that, and do a few other places that are known to be haunted. Yeah, so that's
Hey, Simon,
my
I'll be
plan for
right
this
back.
weekend.
It's about to open up and storm here, so I got to go shut my house up.
Okay, you too.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Well, please come back, Gary. Please come back. Absolutely.
Should have like hair. Should have pink hair on end, wouldn't she? With the lightning.
Oh, I know she had red hair yesterday. Now she got pink hair today. I like a colorful woman.
Hey, Randy, didn't you say something about lightning hitting your street?
I'm sorry. What was that, Stephen?
Didn't you say that lightning hit your street the other day?
Yes.
You went offline.
The other day, I had a big old lightning bolt hit right outside my window. It shut everything off. My internet, my TV. It was pretty crazy. But
I can well understand.
we're supposed to get another lightning storm today, but I don't think it's going to be as bad. I hope. Cross fingers. I hope.
Well, we pray because sadly, I know of a few people who have been affected by Hurricane Ida, which was quite sad.
Wow. Yeah. Well, the state that I live in, Oklahoma, is kind of like Midwest or Mid-Central. So, we haven't had the effects of the hurricane, but I'm pretty sure we're getting the after effects of the rain and all that. So,
yeah, well, I was a bit worried because
know.
they said that was going towards New Jersey, and I've got Facebook friends in New Jersey, but I don't know which part of New Jersey it's heading towards.
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay, Ruth?
Hey, I will tell you. I'll tell you guys something. Y'all lucky you live out in the UK because, I mean, I don't know what kind of storms you guys get out there, but man, we get some hellacious ones out here.
We don't get storms. We get gay ones. We get a couple of cups of fun and one bit of luck, and then that's it.
Okay, well, there you go, Neil. There you go.
Well, I do remember that in Auckland, where I lived, we had about a couple of tornadoes within the time that I was there, where I was living, and that was unheard of.
Wow.
If you're tired, it's okay to come off. I won't be upset.
Are you okay, Ruthie?
Hold on, I think she's picking something up.
Yeah, Ricky, you okay?
I think she's picking something up, though.
And I've got a cat behind me. That's what's distracting me at the moment is my cat's behind me, and I'm... You okay, Ruthie?
Everybody, if she's picking stuff up, it's best to let her pick it up, and if it comes through, it comes through. Okay? So...
Yeah. How's your day been then, Simon?
Pardon?
How's your day been?
It's been all right. It's been a bit peculiar. I mean, I went out with my dad today to get some keys cut because apparently he's lost the spare keys to my place. So we hadn't sorted that out. I went on to the local baker shop and got myself a nice big pasty and a bacon and sausage bap. You know, with
the cherry in the middle.
What's the matter with me?
I was going to say, there's that sausage.
Yes?
Yes, dearie.
Well, as I spent half the day watching a paranormal marathon.
Simon?
Yes?
I'm sensing something behind you.
If you can ask it its name, do you know who it is?
It's a bloke.
A bloke.
Oh my God, he's God.
He's not horrible, is he?
It's got really, really strong energy. It's like, it's making me really feel,
Okay. Describe what he looks like.
Yeah.
Ruthie, he asked you if you know what the spirit looks like.
It's got dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of comes like, how to explain it? It's got it's like sideburny sort of thing in a way. You know, it's like it comes hair. It's hair. It's got really red sort of face. I don't know if that's because he's angry or what, but he's
Sound
really,
like that
really
came from the
strong.
toes, Stephen.
Okay.
And he's got this white outfit. Well, I don't know if it's white. I can't.
I'll try to get the feet.
It's like a.
I found out.
It's like a silver, like a white sort of weird outfit, and he's angry about something. I can feel the rage. I feel so angry right now. I don't know why, but it's something.
Do you have a name?
I'm trying to connect more with him so I can see why I feel so freaking angry right now.
Okay, Randy, can you pick up a name?
Brother, like I said, I don't pick anything up unless otherwise it's 10 or 20 feet from me. I am not that strong. I am not a psychic. I cannot unless it's close to me. I don't feel nothing.
Okay, I'll ask a question then.
He's quite tall, so he's quite tall.
So it might be the birth father or the birth grandfather. I don't know who it is. Is it
6 foot?
To nod his head if it's Peter.
I would say he's in his 40s.
That would be interesting about it. Okay, is that you, Peter?
Early 40s.
What, baby? I know, I'm not sure.
42.
Daddy's okay.
I don't know anybody that age. I knew that my deceased partner, he was 19 or 20 when he passed.
My heart's really racing right now. I feel so angry.
Uh-oh.
Is it somebody I've picked up along the way?
You don't want to know what he wants to do to you.
Oh, I don't think we.
And Ruthie, tell him no, not allowed.
Tell him to piss off and leave you alone. Any negative spirits in this place or on this channel cannot go to anybody. They're not allowed. I will not allow it.
It just wants to go like that to you. It wants to go, right at the back. And I don't know why. Something about this man. He's an arsehole.
Sometimes you can pick up people who are living with certain gifts that can do that. So
no, I see him, Si. I see him. He's behind you right now.
Why does he want to kill me?
I don't know if he wants to kill you. He just wants to go, like that.
Like he wants to give you a slap.
Like your silly idiot, just sort of probably hit you on the back.
He wants to hit you on. He wants to hit you on the head with like a big hammer or something.
Why does he want to do that, Wanda?
I don't know. I'm asking him, but he's not answering me.
Time to bring it on.
Is it one kind of like? Is it kind of one of those type of things like, pow, slap on the head, wake up?
You know, I'd say, bring it on.
He's angry at Simon about something.
And
he's really angry with Simon. That's why he wants to just go, like he's got stuff with you. Someone connected to you, must be.
Is it something that Simon's done or not done?
I don't know. Ask. Hang on.
So, Neil, how the hell are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, you?
Once again,
I'm doing much better,
Neil.
brother. I'm doing much better. Thank you.
Good. How's your day been then, Stephen?
Well, I spent half of it watching a paranormal marathon. So I
was watching the same thing.
I was
watching the same thing.
I haven't moved much from here, apart from to have a couple of things to eat and a coffee, and I've just been here most of the day.
Right. I died in my flaps, for any chance, Ruthie?
What did you do in your flat before you got into the flat?
Something you didn't give him.
It's sausage.
Money.
That's sausage. God.
Money.
It's something connected to money.
The guy I know about that tried to sue me for something that was not my fault.
He said you kept it all. He's screaming you kept it all.
An inheritance?
Claudia, so angry. Wow. Oh my God.
I never had any money except for my grandmother's money, and I never knew. There was never anybody within the family on my grandmother's side from my mum's side, but never ever there was a brother. There wasn't a brother there.
Would it be that you know of, though? See, I've come to find out after my grandmother passed away, I found out a lot about my family history that was never told.
Is it something to do with inheritance?
He said, "Get out."
Oh.
He's like, "Get out!
Get out of my flat."
I don't know. He just go get out like that.
Get
Well, you're
out.
not allowed to. You're not going out my place.
You need to find a way of getting rid of this. He's a excuse my language. He's a cunt.
If he's
Yeah,
took
it's okay, Ruthie.
if he's took the carriage clock that I got from somebody else, I'm sorry to say, madam, mister, your wife gave me the carriage clock as an inheritance because she had nobody else to give it to, and besides which, she knew I love old things and mechanical things.
Hello.
So, okay, Bill, if that's his name.
Let me ask. No.
There is nothing to do with. I don't know anybody who has an inheritance problem.
Hey, but Simon, I will say, you know what, you were right earlier. Sometimes, you know what, you can't get an answer right away. Sometimes it takes one day, it takes a couple days to hang around until you get that answer or until you get some kind of activity. Yes, that is true. It just doesn't just take, hey, I want you to show me you're here within 20 minutes. Not happening.
Master.
It takes a few days.
You want me?
Master who?
He's laughing and he's saying, "You should call me Master, you cunt." He's horrible.
That make any sense to you, Simon?
You sure it's Simon and not someone else?
No, he's angry with Simon, and he keeps trying to hit him.
I never.
Would it be?
He really
Would it
wants
be a
to hurt
family
you.
member? Is it a family member, Ruthie?
Yeah.
Is this a past?
Or would it be other?
Is this a past life?
No, it's a spirit.
I mean, is it someone I knew from a past life? That spirit.
He just says that you cheated him out of it. You cheated him out. You cheated him out of something.
Yeah, because if any of us believe in reincarnation, we all have memories of our past lives. That's where what's the saying? Deja vu. You go to a place and you say, "I've been here before." Maybe
Yes,
I've not been here
had
before
that.
in my own flesh here, but I've been here before.
I
We have to
no
also look at our
idea
past
what
lives.
this was. Honestly, the only thing I could think of was that past life glimpse I had at Warwick Castle when I looked at a particular what you call it, painting, and I saw myself. Oh God, it can't be that, can it?
Could that be what you're picking up on, Ruthie?
Oh,
it's like
God.
a past life deal.
This guy had preyed on me. For him, he was a gay person, but he preyed on me in the 15th to 16th century, and I remember seeing me stabbing him and running off with the money because I couldn't be with him, and he kept picking on me in that life.
I don't feel it is. I think the clothes he's wearing is like, I would say like 50s era, 60s era, something like that, maybe.
I wasn't even born then.
Really old, really old sort of gear.
I wasn't even alive then.
But I'm just saying that's just sort of what gear he's wearing. I mean, people can wear old clothes even if they weren't born then, can't they? I've worn old fogey clothes before, and I went that age.
Not in a way that I am not responsible for what a past life did back then.
Anyway, he said to me that he was 42 when he died.
Damn. I really don't know anybody that thing, and that's I'm telling you the truth. Andy can pick that up and take the
Got a
truth.
long way, long. Look, it's like a white outfit, and he's very like red, sort of tanned sort of skin.
You mean ginger?
Ginger.
There you go, Steven.
Ginger. Ginger.
But instead of me.
What do you mean?
No.
Well, I
It's
know
not
for one thing.
telling
One of
me.
my past lives, I was a female. Maybe that's why I have such a connection. That's why maybe I have so many female friends because I get along better with them. That's one thing
I
do
know this. I know that thing even before I knew this place existed. And I had that dream in New Zealand years ago, and that was weird.
Oh,
How was I to know that I was going to be moving here?
you're not allowed to try and take me over. Or we're not allowing you to take me over.
He wants to hurt you real bad, Simon. Roger.
Tell him.
His name's Roger. He says his name is Roger.
Roger the Dodger.
Roger Simmons. I never had any money off him at all. Whoever
Would you have
said
anybody
that-
that slightly resembles that name, maybe a slightly different view of this? I was just
I didn't
asking.
have any money off him at all. Honest, I had no money at all.
He wants to break your bones and burn your skin.
Ooh.
Did you piss somebody off in the past life there, Simon?
I don't feel.
It sounds like. Ooh, that's
I know
freaky.
there were some lives I haven't been a nice person. I know that much, and also some lives when I have been a nice person, but I've been done by bad.
I don't know if I had a past life. I hope if I did, I was good.
Ask him.
Steven.
I bet Ruthie wasn't. I bet Ruthie wasn't good. She ate sausages.
Ruthie, I want to ask you a question. When did he know me? Was it know me in this life? Did he?
Yeah. I can feel it. He did.
If it's the first Roger person I know of, did he live in a place called Budley Salterton?
Hey, Ruthie, listen. Hey, if you feel drained about any of this, stop. Okay?
Tell him
I'm
to
serious.
leave you alone.
If it's going to drain you, stop, Ruthie.
Ruthie,
Okay? Please.
imagine a crystal wall going across your third eye. Do that. Block him out.
Hmm?
Block him out. Do that. Go that way as you're an empath. Do everything you can to block him out. Even create a concrete wall in your mind. Imagine a
He
concrete
wants me to tell you something. That's why they come. That's why these people come to me. They want to tell. He wants to tell you something, but he's not fucking getting to the point. He's just being fucking stupid in my head, and it's pissing me off. Just get to the fucking point, man.
Ruthie Dunn, if not, that's beyond an empath. That's more like a clairvoyant. You might have a clairvoyant ability. Because a standard empath that can only feel was within 10 or 20 feet of them. They can feel everything that's around them. They can feel everything that people around them. They sense all their depression, their anxiety. They feel everything. That's what I feel. An empath, that's what an empath feels. But a clairvoyant can feel anything from a distance. And you just may have that gift, darling. And you got to be careful with that. Be very careful with that gift.
Mm.
You as well, Simon. Y'all got to be careful with that. Because it can overtake you. It can overtake you. I'm serious.
Yeah,
Be
I've
careful with
seen.
My
Thank
name
you,
is-
Stephen. Thank you.
I've
Exactly.
seen.
Thank you.
I've got.
Yes.
I can't be dealing with this. I can't be dealing with this shit.
Yeah, because I have seen something. I know it was on a YouTube channel. Whether I mean, it's up to me to figure out as to whether I thought it was true. But to me, it looked real. And I mean, these people went into a house. They were there for some time, and they themselves didn't feel that there was anything there. Yet the woman that was there started reacting funny and very strangely. Insofar, they had to get her out of there because she got possessed. Or from what I could see, it looked like whatever was there had taken her over, and it really was scary because she was acting funny. And then when they got her out there, they had to
pay him his money. He's off his head.
stop off at a petrol station, and she was still ranting and raving. She wasn't aware of what she was saying or doing.
Wow.
It was really really scary. That it was a reality of something really happening.
Take that a minute.
I myself, okay? I'm picking up myself as my grandfather saying, leave my grandfather alone.
Maybe we should start. Well, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Concentrate on me, Ruth.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses against us. What's after that? For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Whoever this is trying to get through the roof, and he's causing all these mood swings. You need to get out now, because she is not ready for all this yet.
Hey, Terry.
You are to leave her be.
Oh, Terry, that's why I told her to, just try to back off. We don't need a repeat of the other day. No, we don't.
You'll leave us alone.
Wait, Simon. This thing's mad at you, so if you start shouting at it, it might bring it back. Come on.
Yep.
Keep your focus on me.
The power of Christ compels you.
Excuse me, Terry, that was not me. I could hear you, but it was my grandfather coming through me. Get out of my house!
Keep your focus on me.
I don't want this shit. I hate this. I hate this fucking stuff. I hate this shit.
Randy, I'm close to turning off the stream right now. I'm really scared about it all.
It'll be over with soon. Keep your eyes on me.
Hey, Terry, is she okay?
I'm working on it.
Okay, man.
Right, but she's 50. She's half and half right now. So get in there.
Okay.
I don't know anybody this could have been. Honestly, don't know anybody, but whoever it is, my grandfather came through me to shout at him to leave me alone. He's never done that before.
Well, Simon, you can never predict the other side, man. You can never predict it. It's unpredictable. Stephen knows.
She's starting to come back because she's saying she needs to switch off, from that. So she's on her way. So she's on her way back.
Then, Terry.
So just give her a minute, all right? I will pass the phone back to her once she's calm. Once this thing is gone, okay? But she is on the mend. I'm watching her as we speak, hence why I'm not looking directly at the camera.
I know. Will you tell
All
me?
right.
No problem, Terry.
I know what I'm doing, so don't worry about it, okay?
No, I just want to know how your day was because I'm trying to not block that thing out of my head right now because
Hey, it's okay.
I'm confused.
Well, I cooked us a spaghetti bolognese, and it's like there's none left because we ate it all.
Yeah, I heard it was so
Well,
nice.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I made
Terry.
it.
Bruce said she was like, she was
Obviously, well, yeah.
Yeah, it's all good though. How you feeling? You feel calm enough to go back on the stream?
Yeah, because sometimes when people have
Right,
gone
it's
into places,
starting to-
they say that they've seen a little
You
child,
ready
when
to
in
go
fact
back on
it's
the
not
screen now?
really a child.
She's back. I'm going to pass you back. Right, I'm passing you back the roof now. She's okay now. It's worked. Whatever this thing was, it's left her. So I'm passing it back.
I've blocked the fucker.
There you go. There's the phone back.
I've blocked the fucker from my head.
Well,
I need
Terry,
the fuck to
Terry,
calm down.
Terry, if you're still there, man, if you can hear me, thank you.
No worries.
Thank you for
Yes.
looking out for Ruthie, man. Hey, look, brother, I owe you one. I really do.
I had to block.
I did not. I
had
did
to
not want
block
this
him.
conversation come up like this.
I had to block him from my head because he was getting bad, real bad. Simon,
Are
you
you
need
okay
to
now?
watch yourself. I'm okay.
well-
I feel I'm hot, I'm angry, and I'm having a fag to calm my nerves. I need to calm down because I really feel buzzed at the minute.
Have a drink or something.
Oh yeah, Steven, you beat me to the punch. Damn it! Because I was going to tell Ruthie the same thing. Girl, have a drink, calm down, relax, get rid of that damn thing, and thank you, Steven.
I ain't drinking
This was for you,
alcohol,
Ruthie.
It's not a good idea.
I sometimes wonder whether I've got that gift, of knowing what people are going to say before they even say it.
Simon,
yeah.
you've got to be careful, Simon, though, because that is one hell of a strong ending. He's hell of a pissed with you.
Trouble
I don't know who the hell you've pissed off, but you've pissed off someone, and he's called Roger. He's 42, and he's got dark hair and a white outfit. That's all I know.
I was just thinking the same thing, Ruthie. Hey, Simon. One question, man, and this is the one question I need you to be serious on. Do you play with a Ouija board or anything to the aspect of?
No, I only use a pendulum occasionally, and even then I say Lord's Prayer before I do it.
Don't rely on the Lord's Prayer. It doesn't always work. I've been taught that.
Thank you, Ruthie. Yes, but thank you, Ruthie. But that's not answering my question. It's a yes or no question, Simon. Have you messed with the Ouija board lately?
No, I don't. I'm stay clear from Ouija boards. And
were you around these people that used one?
Once when I was about 15, do leg experience, and the nurses were doing one.
Well, that could be.
And I wasn't involved. I just took one look at it, saw the things, and things were doing there, and I ran home. And I quit that place.
That explains everything then.
Yeah.
They didn't whatever came through that board did not attach themselves to them. It attached it to you because you have more to hide because you're more vulnerable, Simon. Stay the hell away from anyone that plays with that kind of thing. Please, I'm serious, dude. Do not play with that Ouija board. Stay away from anyone that plays with that thing.
Get yourself some protection.
Like she said.
Yes.
Like she said.
Be careful, like Brandon's saying. You need to be careful because whoever this guy is, he's pissed. He's well pissed. I mean, I am so angry right now. I've blocked him off. But I'm still raging, and I can feel the rage he has, and it is not nice rage. It's bad rage. I don't know what it is, but he's so angry.
Simon, listen to me, Simon. Simon, listen to me for a minute.
Listen
This
to
is not
Andy.
time to cry. This is not time to cry, okay?
You gotta be
Listen to
strong.
me. You heard, if anything, okay, what Ruthie said for your grandparents, okay? Leave it as such. Do not dig any deeper. Because if you do, you will find lies with everything that you were seeking, because everything else, since you have been known with the Ouija board, it will lie to you. Stop now and leave what you know and accept it and go on. Do not dig any further, because if you do, you're gonna have problems, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
You look at me, right?
Accept what you heard.
I would never do that stuff with the Ouija board. It frightens me, the thought of people doing it. And I really don't like it. It's against what I feel and believe.
Good. That's good.
Simon, listen to me. You don't have to even touch the Ouija board.
No.
If you are emotionally attached to that side, and if you're connected to the paranormal side, you don't even need to touch it. You just need to be around it, and it will mess with you. I'm serious. Stay away from anyone that plays that thing. Will you please stay away from it?
Can I ask a question?
I do not know anybody that do now. I'm totally away from those.
But they might not have told you, Simon. They might have played with it and not told you. People lie. People keep
Thank you,
secrets.
Ruthie. Thank you, Ruthie.
Don't trust everything people tells you and hides from you.
Can I ask a question?
Whatever this guy is angry at, he's really, really, really strong, and he's really angry, and it's got to be some reason why he's angry. Ask anyone.
Do you know, the thing is, I've got a horrible feeling it's to do with that house that I used to live in as well, which didn't help matters. When I was in
Well, Simon, the young lady that just popped up, I bet you she'll tell you the same thing. Because I follow her. I may not comment a lot, but I follow this young lady. Listen, she'll tell you the same thing.
I picked up on a really angry spirit. I connected to him, and he's angry at Simon Big Star, but he doesn't know who he is. But it's got to be something there's something he's done to make this guy angry. If not, he's been near someone who's been dealing with Ouija boards.
Yeah, or you brought something into your house that it was attached to.
Yeah.
An antique, something you picked up from the flea market.
Thank you. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. Thank you. Somebody agrees with me. Thank you.
What, Simon?
I was left. So I brought in.
Well, if I was you, I'd, set it somewhere away from the house and see if it dissipates. And if it does, then that's the trigger object right there.
You got to get rid of it because it is really wanting to hurt you. I told you, it wants to hurt you bad.
You have to bury it instead of blessing over it.
I'm so fucking hot and angry right now. I tell you, I've never been this angry. Oh my God, he's a one strong fucking spirit. I tell you, energy comes from that crap. Oh my God.
Disconnect.
I'll do a ritual later.
Please.
I've blocked him, but I just feel the after effect. I still feel that rage, that.
Yeah.
I'll put a wall around Simon later, and then I'll challenge that fucker to come challenge me. I've got my protector.
See, shit. See, I like her attitude. I like her attitude. Same thing. Come get me, MF, because guess what? You're in for a fight. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I like her. I like her.
Paul finds out.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
If you were talking about the Ouija board, I've never been associated with it because I don't believe in using those things because I know they are evil.
Good.
They are.
Yes.
What if you see someone using one on a TV channel or YouTube? Will that still have effect on anyone who's watching it?
It's rare. It depends on the person using it, if they're a channeler or not. That'll disperse the energies of it, but it's rare. But it can happen.
Like if I go across and I'm watching an investigation and they start using an Ouija board, will that mean affect me or them only?
Like I said, it depends on if the person's a channeler that's using it that you're watching, possibly, but usually not.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because
darling, thank you.
Demons are not as common as you think. Demons are very rare.
Yes. But how do we know?
It's spirits that are acting like they're demons.
But how do we know it's a demon? Why do we call them demons?
Because society has labeled something they don't understand and they're scared, so they label it something horrific.
So strong.
I just call it a negative thing.
Demons are rare. True demons are rare.
Simon, you're going to have to get rid of it.
Yeah. Because why
don't you talk to Uncle Paul and have him put up a wall too, and I'll do one later.
Oh yeah, because he is really strong and it's trying to come through again, and it's hard to keep away. It's oh my God, got me.
Message Uncle Paul and have him put up a wall real quick.
Right, Simon, can you hear me? Right, what I'm going to say to you is, don't cry, right? Don't be negative, because whatever this is, it will feed off negative energies. And if it sees it's getting to you, it will keep on going.
It's not.
Don't let it win.
Impressive lately.
Don't let
Simon,
it win.
you know how I am with the walls and the shields? You have to envelop yourself in a light of blue light that is all positive energy, and the more you believe it can't break through, the more that it can't break through.
Hellcat, thank you, darling. You said it just right what I wanted to say. Yes, you have to keep that blue light among yourself to keep
you gotta
the
think
evil
about it. It's
entities
pure
out.
science, actually. It's pure science.
Exactly.
You can think yourself sick. You can think yourself well in certain circumstances. So if you think yourself protected, your body, your mind is going to think you're protected, and nothing can break through that.
Exactly.
Because it's your own spirit.
I'm envisioning myself in a white light.
Absolutely. I used
who's
to do
knocking?
pink lights, because you know me, pink. So it's your own preference.
Hellcat, I agree.
Would you?
Yes, I agree.
Sorry, Randy. Would you imagine?
Put your shield up. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Hellcat, I know you do. I know you do. I've watched your channel.
Put your shield up. I know Uncle Paul taught you. Put your shield up. Hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, Ruthie. I know Uncle Paul's taught you how to do that. Dismiss them, Ruthie. All you gotta do is let them know, you know what, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That's all you gotta do. I don't want to hear it. Dismiss them, Ruthie. Hellcat is right. Uncle Paul is right. Just dismiss them. And Simon, do me a favor.
Think about it.
Yes.
Don't
We're a lot
interrupt
more
it.
funner than that thing is. So who would you rather be hanging with? Us.
What I was doing,
Chaka.
Negative energy around me.
Chaka.
Getting rid of it.
Well, listen.
Your sausage schnitzel. Think of your sausage schnitzel.
See that she went there.
Chaka.
Sausages.
Sausages
Chaka's
and
your
chaka
anchor,
chaka.
remember, Chaka's your
There you
anchor.
go. There you go. Thank you, Hellcat. Thank you. Yeah, Chaka's your anchor, darling. Come on. And Simon, I don't want to say this. I only want to say this one. When you talk a lot about it, you'll keep it around.
These are going, by the way.
But also too, listen to me. If you have this capability, when one is trying to help the other, when you are trying to help as well, it becomes a very big confusion platform for the person you're trying to help. It confuses them majorly.
Ruth, look at Sissy.
Okay.
Look at Sissy right now.
Uh-oh.
You listening to me, baby? Are you listening?
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen to Hellcat, Ruthie.
Repeat after me right now. Only love and light.
Only love and light.
I am
is
the
allowed
light.
within my space.
And the love and light is allowed.
I'm on my face. Come
Only
on,
love
Ruthie.
and light is allowed in my space.
Only love and light is allowed in my face.
Only love and
Only
light.
love and light
Light in my space.
in my space.
Come on.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
To mote it be.
Say it.
So be it.
So be
So
it.
Say it, Ruthie.
You're too strong.
So mote it be. Say them 3 words.
Be.
4. So mote it be.
Oh,
So.
Ruthie.
So.
Ruthie, it's hard, but say it.
So. So. Mote.
Mote.
Mote. It be.
It be.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
Now, you see your lights? Now just go to your lights and sit down in your light.
Focus on your happy
And just
place.
hang there for a while.
Focus on your happy place.
Thank you, Hellcat. Thank you.
Terry, would it be better for her to come off camera for a few minutes and then come back?
Where is Terry? I want to talk to his butt.
I'm just on the other side of the camera.
See, I like
Take
her. I like her.
Take her and
Where's Terry's
get her
butt?
something to drink.
Come on, where's
She needs to
Terry?
drop down.
Come on, Terry.
She needs to drop down, and you guys
Terry,
need to say
Terry.
what I just said together.
Yeah, Terry, do me a favor. Take the phone away from her. Take the phone away from her, man.
Well,
She might
I'll
get
take
mad
over
later,
for
but
a bit.
She'll get over it.
thank
I'll
you.
spank her. It's okay. Take her and just get her something to drink. Maybe walk her around outside.
She has
And
a
tell
drink.
her.
I've made her one look.
Yeah. Have her call Chaka.
Okay, I will, because I know what she's like. She's like, she doesn't want to let anybody down.
I know, well, she's not letting anybody down. It's not her fault.
Like she'll let.
I really think that she's not.
Okay, you know what? Have her call Uncle Paul.
I will. Or I'll get Uncle
Okay.
Paul to call her.
All right. Close this out in case there's any residual in here that will stay away from her.
Or, well, what you mean, block the line of communication?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we've got you on the big screen.
Okay.
Paul,
Okay, well,
quick, we need
have her
your-
call Uncle Paul. He'll stop it.
Okay. All right, I'll tell you what, I'll drop out the panel and I'll quickly message Uncle Paul on Instagram to get him to contact Ruth, all right?
Right on, right on.
And then I'll
Thank
come back
you.
in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Terry.
All right. I will. All
Thank
right,
you,
I'll
Terry.
see you guys later, yeah? Sorry about this, Simon,
Okay.
mate.
Oh, no.
Couldn't help
It's
what
not
came through,
nobody's
man.
fault.
All right, I'll speak to you
There we
later.
go.
Okay.
Terry, I'll talk to you on Instagram.
You bet,
later,
Terry.
Okay.
No worries.
Bye, Terry.
See, she's vulnerable because she's an empath coming into her powers, which opens her up to all kinds of crap. Once you
Oh,
get and you set into your boundaries, then you can handle it. But when you're first learning, it's like all kinds of things try to bombard you to figure out, to confuse you whether you want to go this path or that path.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Hellcat. Absolutely. When I was younger, when I first recognized I had mine, it was madness. It seemed like a serious party, and it went nowhere. I had to learn to shut certain things off.
Uncle Paul
it took me a long time. Well, I had to learn on my own. I had no teacher. I had to learn on my own. But I know exactly what you're saying. And like I said, thank you, Hellcat. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ruthie's my sister. I love her with all my heart and soul, and I'll do anything to protect her. Anybody crosses her, they're going to fucking deal with me.
Yeah.
Darling, same here. Same here. I've known her for a year.
Simon's my best friend. So.
She's mine too. She's mine too, Hellcat.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And when she cries, I cry. When she hurts, I hurt. She's my friend. She's been my friend ever since I've been up on YouTube.
She's got a heart of gold.
Yes. Heart of gold, hell. That's the gold you can't dig on.
Right?
Yeah. She's that good.
Sausages, whichever you choose.
Well, I just say she's that piece of gold that you cannot chip on because she's that good.
What are you doing? What you doing?
Okay.
Huh?
Simon, you all right?
I'm just feeling all this emotion suddenly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to experience it, man.
You're probably feeling what Ruthie's going through right now because this thing was trying to combine, mess with you guys, so you guys are a little connected. But you just keep your lights up and all's well.
I'm good here.
Out there.
I don't let it affect me. I refuse to. I can't. Because if I do, I'll be a nervous wreck. I'll be an emotional wreck. I can't.
Now this person, right? He's not going to get the better of me. I won't let him get the better of me. Because whoever it is, if he's here, I'll go and get a priest here.
You're strong, Simon. You just don't know it. You are super strong. I can feel that. So you just need to keep your lights up.
I was crying from the shock.
Ditto, Hellcat.
When she was coming out with it. Because I wasn't expecting anything to come through here. Because I don't know. The only Roger I know, he was short, about 5'2". He had dark hair, but he never was tall. And he was somebody that helped me with some money issues, and I paid him back. I mean,
well, Simon, I believe you just stated just recently that you said you got a bump on the head, and all of a sudden now, and that happens. That happens, man. But like Hellcat said, if you're new to this, you've been awakened to all this, you're going to be flooded with every emotion, every anger, every aspect, every intuitive, every anxiety. You're going to be flooded. Take the time, like Hellcat said. I'm serious, man, because I've been dealing with this for over 20 years.
I feel
on all this. If you have just been woken up, to it, do not believe every vision that comes your way, because 95% of the time it's a lie. Am I wrong or am I right, Hellcat?
Yeah, you're right. They try to deceive you.
Thank you.
I always go for my feelings anyway, because I'm a person who has a heart and sleeve anyway.
That's the burden of being an empath, sweetheart.
Thank you, Hellcat. Exactly.
I'm sometimes wondering about the things that I've occurred during my life. There are things I can sense, but things that I can't see, but I know that they are there.
Randy, I want to apologise for what's
that could
be just because I had no idea what happened.
It's like with Simon's been a good
Simon,
friend of mine
don't-
for many
Don't
years.
apologize.
And he
It's
was
all
the
right.
one that found that I'd had a spirit in my previous home in New Zealand, which I didn't know that I had, but I knew that there was something not quite right about that place. But it was through Simon I was able to identify why I was feeling so weird in that place was because I had, well, we say demon, but I call it an entity, a negative entity that was there that disrupt things now and again.
Oh,
I knew
And then-
Simon was an empath the day I met him.
Mm.
by the way, just to let you know, right? I was always have been slightly empathic. I say slightly. I used to pick on people's emotions, but I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. Then I got the bump on the head from a blooming kitchen cabinet of all things. Suddenly, that's everything I'm picking up, and it's morphing into clairvoyancy. And I don't
Right.
know how to handle that. I don't, because see my grandfather tonight suddenly come through me at the same time and scream, "Get out! Leave my son and grandson alone." That's
Who's
a
that?
You know,
What's-
handle.
there's
well,
a
see,
lot of
you know,
bipolar. There's a lot of people that are bipolar that think that they are bipolar, but they're not. They're empaths and they're feeling the emotions of people around them.
Mm.
And it's like
um,
bombarding them so they get all messed up.
Do you know that?
Yeah,
Because I sometimes find I get sensitive about things when there was really no need.
Some scientists think that our metaphysical powers might be the next evolutionary step. Some people think that.
Dude, if you've ever watched the TV show Charmed, I want to be like Charmed. I want to be like that. That'd be awesome.
Like Charms, that was a
well, I'm not going to make a comment on Charm, but because I know every single one of them. But minus the fact of yes, you're exactly right, Hellcat. Yeah, the Charm powers, would be awesome.
Wouldn't it? I would so love to orb. I'd be in Simon's
click my
already.
fingers and knock someone out.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me, if you don't mind me saying this, okay, I've got somebody here who wants to give you a slight message. It's for grandfather. If I let him come through, would you guys be all right? If I let my grandfather come through and explain things. Because he
Yes,
feels
girly
like-
girl, that's why you get headaches, because sometimes I think you're picking up on other people's pain. I knew that from the day I met you as well.
That's what causes me within 10 or 20 feet from somebody. I can
And
be
Uncle
around
Paul,
somebody
you got
that's
it. Everyone's
that's close
funny.
within me. Yeah, exactly, Hellcat, because I'm an empath. My mother was an empath. She's connected to the other side. I was the firstborn. My sisters got it. I learned to shut it off until recently. And now I can be around within 10, 20 feet somebody, and it's like, oh my God, I'm flooded with emotions. I'm like, is this my emotions or is it theirs? And I have to dismiss myself, because if not, I'm gonna go nuts.
Do you know, Steve, truth recently I've also had people come up to me like they got pains and suddenly I feel it in my body. You know?
Like,
Well, then
you know Rain, right, Simon? Rain, she used to come on Patty's.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my soul sister. We can talk to each other without moving our mouths. And when she's in pain, I feel her pain and she feels my pain.
The thing is, the person I was feeling was my father.
that's an awesome connection. That's an awesome connection.
Isn't it telekinesis?
I don't know. Would it be a borderline of telekinesis, Hellcat?
It depends. It kind
telepathy?
of can be, or it can just be that strong of a empathic connection to where we're just picking up on each other's problems, or whatever else.
That's what I figure a standard empath. Yeah. Okay.
Also, he might have a slight hearing ability as well, Hellcat.
Yeah, I hear you, Spitfire.
Simon,
Sorry guys, I'm not looking at the chat, but hey everybody in chat.
Yeah,
But what I know
talking
from
to
first.
me, and I was like blowing it off.
Okay. Well, from what I
Is it?
from what I know from personal experience,
Is it-
now if you're looking for somebody that can move objects with their mind, that's a totally different thing. I think from an empath. That's straight up telekinesis. That's straight up telekinesis.
That's telekinesis.
That's different from being an empath.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's that's feelings and basically it's relating to people, picking up observations, stuff like that.
Yes.
Neil, did you say you wanted to say something?
yeah, I'm not going to go,
Yes.
mate, because I'm not going to go to bed 'cause I'm tired, okay?
Okay.
All
Well,
right, Neil.
It is
All right, brother. You have a
nighttime.
good night, man. Be safe.
I'll see you on Richie's live stream tomorrow, but I might be a bit pissed because it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm going to have 3 beers.
oh,
Okay.
All right,
right.
brother. Be safe. Be good.
Bye. Night night.
Yeah, have a
Sleep
good
well.
night. Good night, Neil.
Bye,
Take
Simon.
care.
Bye.
Boy.
Sweet dreams, man.
I've got a feeling I might end up deleting this video when it's done because it's a little bit too personal to me. You get that meaning? It's
Yeah.
a little bit too close for comfort. All this.
Yeah.
My grandfather
Well, if you-
wanted me to say this to you guys, okay? I'm not letting him channel because I don't like people channeling me. He said to me then, I will never let anybody hurt Simon or any of his friends. Anybody comes up and tries to hurt Simon, they've got real problems.
That's only,
Simon,
yeah.
Same with your friends on the videos. He said, if anybody's got, and you're my friends now, he says, as far as he's concerned, he'll look after you all.
Thank you.
But even he had trouble restraining that guy, you know that? Even he had trouble.
Some are strong.
Hey, Simon.
strong.
The only thing,
Mm.
Simon, listen, my friend. The only thing I'm going to try and tell you, and I think this young lady over here, because I'm going to say young lady because it's out of respect.
He's one of my best
Thank you.
friends.
I know. Well, listen. If this is just suddenly come on, listen. Please do me a favor. Do Hellcat a favor. Do everybody a favor. Be very careful on what you're in tune with, because it can run with you. It can lead you down a very dark path, and you will believe it. It'll make you believe it. You have to keep the white light within it. Please keep the white light within it, because I have played with the white light and I have played with the dark light. I played with both. Stay with the white light, please.
I have never been.
And it will.
Can I say this, Randy? I've never been one to go for the dark. I never wanted to. I've always wanted to stay under the light of God. Because that's where I believe and is my faith's been. I've always believed in God, even before I was adopted by my parents. I think I've always had it with me. You know.
Listen, we all have it. Correct, Hellfire. We all have that capability. It's whether or not we choose to unlock it and accept it. That's the key thing. We all have it.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones and all of us that accept it and embrace it, we understand it more. And that's what makes us on the obsolete shelf, per se. We are the special ones.
That's why I've always been put on the freak shelf because people, I don't know why, but also pick up on some people talk to me about things and suddenly I pick up on them and then say to them, "Oh, you must be like this, the experience you had." And they went, "What?" You said, "What?" It's like that. I did that with Vinny not so long back and he freaked out. And I did not mean to, it just came out. Sometimes I got to put the filter in. You know?
Well, I'll tell you guys. Look, with the capabilities that we are blessed or we are cursed with, either way you want to look at it. When we can walk into anywhere, any building, any house, wherever we go, when we get a very strong vibe that just makes us sick to our stomach, or if not, it just makes us very uneasy. You know what? We're picking up everything within that room, and if you really pay attention, the people that you have close to you when they feel that kind of thing, we are all made fun of. Oh, it's just it's your imagination, or you had one too many drinks.
Yeah.
No, we haven't. We haven't. We have not had one too many drinks, and that's not my imagination.
Last time it was as powerful as Ruthie. It felt like all my energies. Last time she did this, right? I felt all my energies were taken out of me, like as if I was a battery. And I did not want it to happen, and I literally had to come off Ruthie's live.
Yeah.
And cut myself off because I could not deal with it anymore. I mean, I had a bad back, my head was pounding. The front of it here felt like I was bloody I'd been sunburned.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, girly girl.
Now, Hellcat, you were going to say something?
Yeah, girly girl. Close your eyes and tell me what you feel of what you see with Steven. Tell me if it's male, female, old or young.
Good question.
Crikey. Why is
someone here? She was all cracky. I haven't know cracky. I haven't met him in a long time.
No, I know what it is. I'm trying to get girly girl to tap into it because if that's a path that's wanted, I'm just trying to help. I like to help.
Oh, I know you are. Okay, I'm sorry, but did anybody just hear 4 knocks? Did anybody just hear 4 knocks?
I heard 4 knocks.
That don't bother me at all. It's the 3 knocks that
it doesn't bother me. I'm aware of it.
I did something just then. I did this.
Oh, okay. That's you, Steven. Okay.
My
I'm glad it's you.
I'm getting distracted by my cat.
But only if you want to, girly girl. Only if you want to.
Now, see, that's what I heard. I was making sure that I was just not hearing that.
That's my fault.
Young or old?
Now I know my sanity is intact. Cool. Yeah. Cool.
Means I'm trying to get her to move over here.
Okay. Awesome, Coco.
Randy, what do I do? I'm not picking up on that man myself.
You went to who for how much?
I'm picking up on that man myself now.
With my phone.
Well, then put your walls up and ignore his ass. Put your walls up and ignore his ass.
What do you know?
I like her.
I don't have to show you my boobs, do I?
Wait, what? Hold up, did I miss something?
Yeah, I was trying to get inside Simon's head.
All I heard was
good,
missing
girly
button
girl.
boobs.
That is dang good because that is the exact number I got. It's like anything. If you have something, you gotta exercise it.
Have some happy energy.
Yep. There's a 20-year-old in your house. There's a 20-year-old with you, Stephen, that's in era clothing that's harmless. Just checking things out.
Is she a member of the family or not?
No. Nope. Just seeing what's going on in this era.
So
Yep,
she's
no
nothing
harm at
to do
all.
with me.
And girly girl nailed it. She nailed it.
Well, how far we're up
I mean,
behind me?
the girl was like, I feel like the girl nailed it to girly girl because I felt like she was kind of trying to project a little. So
I hear
I
that.
can't see anything.
By the way, just to let you know, I basically told the man that what he did to Ruthie was unacceptable and was disgusting in my eyes. And I told him basically that whoever he's doing, whatever he's doing, he needs to stop. And funny enough, he just said, "I'm sorry," and he's left.
He's a bad boy. He's got
I think it's because
yeah,
if it's
but
not-
I wouldn't take that "I'm sorry" and just left as for. I would take that with a grain of salt for the simple fact of how bad you and Ruthie were affected.
This is the thing.
He's being deceitful, is what he's doing.
Yeah, he's playing with you. Crikey.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you on that.
Don't believe me. As Hellcat says, with a grain of salt. I mean, anyone could say, you know, "Oh, I've been bad. I'm sorry. Please forgive me."
Yeah,
If you believe
that's to gain your trust.
that one,
I think what he's doing is he's still around, but he's backed off me, if you know what I mean, because I showed him not to put up with the shit. So he's still around.
I wouldn't trust anything
Put your
like
walls
that.
up and tell him, "I ain't got time for you. I'm busy."
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly,
building a
Hellcat.
wall. Every day it's getting higher.
You're in control, not them.
Hey, Randy,
Yes.
Bless you.
Exactly. We are control, not them. Exactly. Because you know what? As soon as you let them in control, you're shit out of luck. Just leave because you're gonna lose.
Hellcat,
That is what one thing I have experienced.
What's up, Simon?
We don't need no thought control.
You're whacking him on the head with the knives.
No toxicasm in
Yeah,
the
we can always call the troll and 6 Spitfire on him.
Yeah.
Roast them.
They whack a troll.
I was just saying that I was picking up that Hellcat for some reason, right? Well,
Yeah.
You was in my mind for some reason, and you was telling him to off.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I project walls to people I care about. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but it's worth it. And I know that it goes out because I got a headache. And as soon as that happens, I get drained.
You know what, Hellcat? Exactly. And you know what? The ones that accept it will feel it, and the ones that don't or don't understand, you'll feel the extra energy that you're trying to project it. I do understand that. I do.
Yep.
By the way, when I feel a spirit leave me, I feel a bit of tiredness. When I'm just feeling tired now, which says to me that probably that Maria has kicked it in the balls. And it's left me.
Good. Don't come back either, motherfucker.
I like her. I like her. Again, I do. I like you, Hellcat. Straight up. I like that.
Girly girl. You just keep building on that because you're going. Because that's right.
Hello.
The reason she passed is she hemorrhaged during birth.
Oh, Lord.
I live on the ground floor apartment, Spitfire, yes.
Yep.
What is that noise?
That's Simon, or that's his notification, I believe, for
Oh.
chat.
No,
Oh.
I thought that was Ruthie's vibrator that Hellcat was borrowing.
Yeah, no, I didn't buy. I got my own.
Hey, Hellcat, I have a question for you if you wouldn't mind answering that for me.
What's up?
Myself, born June 3rd, Gemini, 2 faces. Do you truly believe that a person born in that time in any year, 1968, is when I was born, June 3rd, 1968, Gemini, 2 faces. Do you truly believe in the double face? Or is it one that has 1 face but has 2 split personalities? I was wondering on your take on it.
It's a split. I think it's a split. I think everything is one thing until it decides it's either going to let go and split, or it's going to branch out to be several. Yep.
How do you?
That is the most honest. That is the most honest answer I have ever gotten in my whole life. Thank you.
You're
Spitfire,
welcome.
I don't feel the spirit.
You're
of
right, Spitfire. I think you're absolutely correct.
It's pity I can't
I
see
think
chat.
Spitfire's correct. You got any sage, Simon?
No, but I do have some holy water somewhere.
Okay. Cross every windowsill, doorway, and do the love and light is only allowed here. All negativity must go, and open a window before you do it.
Yeah.
It's got to have some way to get out, and maybe it'll back off some and know that you're not playing around with it.
Girly girl, my birth mother I had a twin brother who was killed by a stepfather when I was only 2.
Well,
Girly girl, you go. But yeah,
Hellcat, I have one question. Would the Saint Michael's prayer work for Simon?
yeah, but
I
don't think it's necessary, because that's basically you're going to pull on Saint Michael when you are seriously in battle. If you pull on him for too much frivolous stuff, it's going to weaken his projections and his way of protecting you. So I personally think you should only call on him when it's a serious problem. Like back in the day with Vinny, me and Uncle Paul.
Yeah.
That's when Saint Michael was needed.
Yes. Yes.
I think Simon's strong enough to do it from his own soul to go ahead and put up his barriers and keep them out.
That's what I
feel anything now. My head's free of it.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Thank you. So Simon, there you go. You can let what comes in and what goes. You are the decision. You are the boss.
I will not let anybody bad come through. I'll only let the light come through.
And you know what, Simon? Yeah, and Simon, you know what? I'll tell you what. Everything with the paranormal exists with everything in life's atmosphere, with all the daily life activity. It comes from anything you experience. If you keep it
want
at
to
that,
do a cleanse, thyme. You can use thyme if you got thyme in your pantry.
I got
there you go.
Hill salt. I've got Himalayan salt.
You have what?
Himalayan salt.
Oh yes, I got some in my pantry. You can do that by
by the windows and door sills.
Before you say what you're supposed to say and love and light only, and everything else negativity be gone. Put yourself inside a circle of Himalayan salt.
Yeah,
exactly. Oh, it's so nice to know that somebody knows their shit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good
So-
Lord.
So,
Could the spirit be the one
Sure.
that took my black tourmaline?
Could what?
Could this spirit be the one who took my black tourmaline stone? Because I used to carry black tourmaline with me all the time.
I tell you what, it is rare that a spirit can straight up take something. They have to have the utmost amount of energy and power to
Yeah.
even move objects.
Oh, girly girl says she lives in an apartment that's haunted. Hello, Tiny Wolfie. I haven't seen you for a long while.
Oh, don't worry about her. Terry's handling her. Don't worry about Simon. She's good.
No, I just seen Tiny Wolfie come in.
so
She's good, man.
Are you comfortable, girly girl? If you're comfortable with whoever's there, then just let it be as long as they don't bother you. And if they've never harmed you or you've ever felt like there's any ill intentions,
Put this way
then
tonight.
you can go ahead and I would cleanse. But if not, they're harmless.
I need
They
to
pretty much don't want to harm us. They just want to see what's
Yeah.
going on.
Which means that if
Except for
anyone
some.
wants me to ask them what's in their house, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it because I've had too much of a
Yeah.
emotional battle tonight.
Yep.
because
Yep.
there was one time when I was like here, I'm on a panel and I'm talking, and everybody on the panel kept saying, "What is that heavy breathing?" You know, they could hear this heavy breathing. I thought, well, I can't hear anything. And so they did muting, and they found the heavy breathing was coming from my end, but I couldn't hear it. So when the stream finished, I went back to listen, and sure enough, I could hear the heavy breathing. And also
You know
at
what,
the
Steve?
same time,
Girly girl, maybe
At the
a
same
kid as
time,
well could be your protector.
I can hear
At the
that.
same-
I can hear that
Oh.
same thing, Stephen. I can hear that heavy breathing. I just thought it
Now-
was you all this time.
now is it me? Because
not
I
now.
do suffer with asthma. So
Yeah. I
Is it
remember
that?
that stream,
Wow.
Stephen. I remember that stream.
yeah. And I was wondering, is it me, the breathing coming from me, or is it from
Yeah, but it wasn't.
elsewhere? And the thing I do remember is on that night, I'm sitting here with a blanket and I was freezing cold. Even though one part of me was warm and hot, one part of me was freezing cold. And that's when I knew that something was here.
Something else
Wow.
I want to bring up.
That'd be a good idea,
Well,
Spitfire. Self the time to regenerate.
You know my
Well,
song
you
with Ruthie.
know what, Stephen? You know what, Stephen? I'll tell you this, man. You know what? I will leave it to the lady on the screen because she is an actual paranormal investigator. I'm not. I'm a paranormal enthusiast with personal
I am, yeah.
experiences. She probably would be able to answer your question better than I would.
So
Can somebody who's linked emotionally, like me and Ruthie was, be able to almost like communicate with us that way?
I didn't hear the last part.
For some reason, I've been getting this feeling like I might be also slightly telepathic because I said to myself,
That's the other word I was looking for.
I
Telepathic.
thought I was a bit, might be slightly telepathic with her as well because I just said in my mind, I feel so bad about poor Ruthie. And something I heard her say, someone say, I think it's her, saying, it's okay. It was unexpected.
Then probably yes, just like me and Randy.
Yeah. I agree with her. Yeah.
I feel
Absolutely.
Ruthie's like my soul sister. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
why it's that way. It's just is. It's like me and Maria get along great. She's like Ruthie. You're one of my besties.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what, Simon? I wouldn't say a soul sister, I would just say that somebody that you have a very well understanding and connection with. Because that's what I have with Ruthie. She understands me. I understand her. I consider her as a sister.
Simon,
You know,
I am jumping down because I'm getting a massive headache. So I need to go meditate and rejuvenate myself before I come vulnerable.
Okay.
I understand that, Hellcat. I understand.
So I'm going to go
Yeah,
take care of my
I'm gonna ask
stuff
anything else.
and
Look after
re-energize
yourself.
because Uncle Paul wants to go live tonight. And he wants me on there. So I have to make sure I'm at full power.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, visitors.
All right. I love you guys.
Hi, Hellcat.
Okay,
Take care,
bye.
Donna. You be safe,
Bye.
okay?
Keep
And get your
exercising
energy up.
yourself, girly girl. You got this.
Mwah!
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, darling. And then there was two. Damn.
Can I actually say honestly, I'm going to say this to Dave, okay? All that's gone on today is not fate. Everything is real. And I
It's real.
apologize if some of it appeared to be a bit too emotional for me. It's just, I've never come across anything like this before. I've seen people say they're psychic, but when it's in front of you face to face, it's a little bit scary.
It is. Yes, it is.
It's what you call fill your underpants moment. You know?
Underpants hell, when you're trying to say the word, you do it in your pants, so guess what? Yeah. Oh, shit. But, yep. Well, guess what? I gotta go change my underwear. Crap.
Okay.
You're
Steven, coming in if you want.
and you had to let a Pepsi get in the way of your fucking length in front of your sentence. Shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Wow. Pepsi got in the way. Really? But hey, hail praise Pepsi.
Let's just joke around and get off this blooming subject because I like my streams to be quite happy. Yes, I've had some things happen to me in my life, Spitfire. Do you mind if we talk about something else?
Hey, Spitfire.
I hope you don't mind me saying this. At the moment, I want to talk about anything other than paranormal. At the moment, it's like, tell me about your son. What's your son like as a person?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, as a paranormal person, I have grown up as like, you know, we were all talking, you know, my mother was an empath.
Yeah.
I was the oldest born. I have two sisters underneath me and a younger brother. My youngest sister had the connection. I did. I choose for many years and not to stay connected. But I just recently started listening. I guess I can say. I guess that's a fair enough way to say it. I'm starting to listen again, and you know, I like what I do. What I do on my channel is that I have family matters. You know, give my dog a voice. I give just aspect of any kind of vlogging type thing. You know, I mean, I'm not like the you know, popular and famous YouTubers where, you know, I got a fancy house. No, I have dishes in my home. I have dishes in my sink. I'm normal. I'm a normal person. But as far as it comes to the paranormal, I make damn good and sure that when I go to a place, I may hear stories about it, and I'll go film it. Yes, it will take me hours upon hours
Mm.
No, actually, also
Deleted footage. Deleted footage just to make at least a half hour, if not 10 or 15-minute video to show that the other side actually exists. That's
Once
what
you
I
see
do.
the bloopers video. It would be quite fun to hear you do a bloopers video where you
Wait, say that again, son?
do a bloopers video where you can see the people when you make mistakes by accident, some fun things as well. So you show them that it's not all about getting it right. It's all about being there at the moment and having a good time with it. You know?
Oh, wait. Steven, I didn't expect you to come back up here. How you doing, man?
It's Stephen the Ninja. He's got the quiet moves, haven't you?
Oh, he creeps in like the shadow of the night.
Yeah,
actually, no, I can respect people that do that.
It's the damn phone that's causing me problems, so I keep losing the.
Simon, I think, Simon, that was a question towards you, bro. It wasn't a question towards me. Jeff Dunham! Oh, sorry. Oh, good God. Why did it connect to Jeff Dunham? Why is that happening? What's up with that? Oh, good God. No, sorry, guys.
Mr. J, Mr. Rudy's taking some time away
Hang
tonight.
on.
Relax. And get over what you
will you stop? All right, there you go. Sorry, guys. Good Lord. Again, my fingers just run the wrong deal. Come on, get back. I'm working on it here, bro. Hang on a second.
I got a shift. My back is not too good tonight either.
Yeah, well, someone said something's to the left of me. Well, I've got the light here. That could be that.
All right, so.
Oh, not again. He's got sausage fingers.
Ah, crap. Oh, can you guys hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, you've gone all black.
No.
Hey, I didn't know that Randy was a Maori. He said he's an all black.
All black, no. Black, it's white.
Yeah. I guess one thing is that
it's
on
black,
a slight delay.
It's white. My baby. It don't matter if you're black or white.
Niagara Falls. Randy, turn off the mic. Randy, turn off the mic. I can hear you pissing. He's peeing and I can hear it.
Brother,
it's a waterfall.
Yeah.
Hey, and you might not be that. He's running water. He's running water in the chat.
I'm just human. My bad.
He's
Woohoo!
No, it was a tap in the kitchen sink, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was a human tap.
Here's your time. Lord.
Well, I'm going to try and believe that it was that because if that thought goes through my mind, I'm going to
the
throw
mic
up.
was supposed to be. It was supposed to be shut off, but without. But
we all heard you say
Trickle the waterfall.
So, people, we want you to know, all my viewers, that was not somebody taking a
goes a weasel.
It was someone showing you their waterfall.
Clearing their waterfall, not. I wouldn't want to see it.
Okay, well.
Put your camera back on.
All right, let me back out now. I have to come back up. Hang on now.
Okay.
Oh, and I didn't show it, so don't rule it.
I think we didn't get to see the sausage anyway.
All right. Shh.
Mr. J, everything's fine. He's relaxing.
Yeah. Shh. And Mr. J.
I can't see what's in chat, so hello to all those in chat.
Yeah.
Mr. J's getting a bit wound up, Nancy. Mr. J, it is okay. Terry's got it in hand, and so is Uncle Paul. So,
Hello, Uncle Paul. How are you?
no, he's not in chat. He's talking to Ruthie right now, privately.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
So,
Oh, well, that's the unfortunate thing about certain situations is that we could be talking about anything, about music. And then all of a sudden, with what happened to Ruth, they could pick up on something. And then, of course, things happen. So I really think, Simon, don't blame yourself.
I'm laughing at some Spitfires you said.
I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to bring up any negativity. But it's best we don't give in to what they're saying, talking about it. So I'm going in a roundabout sort of way.
It's because someone I know at the moment is quite a sucky person anyway, and he could do whatever he wanted to do. I wonder if it's to do with that person. And by the way, Spitfire just said that buzzing sounds like somebody caught their you-know-what in the zipper. I wanted to say to that, ouch!
It's the notification. It's someone's notification sound. Well, it's not mine.
Yeah.
Where's mine? It's Friday today, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
The weekend. How was everyone in chat? Oh, what was that?
Well,
Up on the screen.
I was just trying to sort out this blooming pin thing up.
That was about a banner.
Sure.
I don't know what the banner is. Unless this is an example of a banner. Click on banner to show it on screen. So I suppose you use that to click on the comment.
Okay. No, I don't want anything to do with Black Shadow, thank you.
Black Sabbath.
Black Shadow, she said.
Oh, it's a group. 15% left on my phone. You know what? I'm going to have to move. Yes.
I need to say sorry to the people on this YouTube thing because I did not mean it to become a paranormal fest.
No, it's just one of those things that happened.
Welcome.
Vic, hang on. Where's Randy?
Hey, Randy. Right, Spitfire thought that out. Did you put your in the zipper?
Wait, what? Oh, little
You're
Rusty,
right.
that's what happens when I turn my damn phone sideways. What in the world?
Alfie, puss. Alfie.
Oh, great.
Okay, now, what was that, Simon, that Spitfire said? Like, again, sorry, guys. I don't have my other phone to watch the chat, so I apologize.
He said that when you said ouch, he thought it was you catching your willy in the zipper.
Really?
I'll tell you something.
Do we
right?
really need to go there? There it is.
Absolutely right. My dad came rushing out of the bathroom once, screaming his head off, and I said, "What's the matter?" He says, "I caught by you now. What's in the zipper?" I said, "What am I going to do?" He says, "I can't rip it down." I said, "Dad, the only way you can do is rip it down and then maybe go to the hospital so you can get a stitch on the end of it." You know.
Well, you know, it's kind of hard when you gotta go pee, and you're trying to hit the camera and the mute button, and it just doesn't happen. And when Mother Nature calls, you can't argue. You better answer, or she's going to make your world of hell.
Yeah. Well, what you could
Yeah,
have. Well, it's too late to say the what ifs, whys, and wherefores because it's done already.
And again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hit that damn mic button and just yeah. I had no time to make sure it turned red. I had to go, so I apologize if I offended anybody. My bad. I apologize, but who has not heard anybody and their significant other pee? If you have not heard that, guess what? You have never been in a relationship, so get over it.
I've heard that. Yeah, but let's just say, right, it was quite funny because I heard you say, "Oh, she's beautiful." And I heard you say,
it's a beautiful thing when the person pees. There you go.
I thought you were. I thought you'd put on the kitchen tap.
Yeah, true story.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See? Now look, see, Simon? He thought I was putting some water in a pan. You automatically thought I was peeing, so you guessed it right off the bat. But who's not to say someone else said, like Steven said, he could have put water in the pan. You never know.
Or putting water into the kettle.
Thank you, Steven.
By the way, just to let you know, Randy, I said it was a waterfall.
Well, a waterfall.
Well, it was water going into a device.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
say it's like falls.
Yeah, at least I ain't got to pee in a device. That's exactly right, Steven. Yeah, no. Not yet. I'm not that damn old. Come on, y'all. No, I'm not that old.
I didn't mean. I mean, no. You turn on the tap and you pour it into a kettle for water to boil to make yourself a coffee.
There you go.
There you go.
I was making me some coffee.
Yeah,
I will leave it at that.
And then as he was taking the coffee, he was looking at the coffee and perhaps said, "Oh, that's beautiful."
Thank you. Touche.
Yeah.
You don't always have to necessarily think that's that's what someone is doing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
But I've got a vivid imagination, so.
It helps to, yes. It helps to have an imagination.
So you really weren't thinking naughty thoughts about Randy and his Todger.
No, I was not. I was thinking of going to the bathroom myself.
I was going to say snake hunting.
Well, probably everybody was right, but take it on as such. So, I got the camera turned off that much. So I thought I hit the mic button, but my bad. I apologize to everybody. So if I offended anyone, I apologize. But hey, it's a Mother Nature's granted gift. We all have to do it. So, and there's nobody that can turn and tell me that you were on a live stream. The only thing that some people do is just, "Hey, excuse me, I gotta pee." They announce it. I had no time to announce it. I just had to damn go.
Would that be
I apologize.
One frozen pea or two frozen pea?
Only a one. Number one. As in the old school days. Number one, you have to pee. Hang two
No,
fingers
well,
up when you gotta poop. And if you got it tied, just hang over when you gotta pee and poop. It's two hangs over one.
No, I was
So you got a
thinking
three.
I was thinking I had peas earlier on for dinner.
Oh. Well, actually, yeah, I was cleaning room out. I was making room for, the beer and pizza for later. Actually, yeah. I had to make room for the beer and pizza. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
It's a true story there. So I was on a bus 3 days ago, and the bus driver stopped.
What's that doing on the floor?
And he suddenly sneezed, and I heard, "Oh fuck!"
That shouldn't be there.
And he got up, and the back of his trousers were of unusual colour. Turns out he had followed through, hadn't he? He had the sharks on his bus.
Oh, good Lord. If I did that, I did definitely have to apologize for that.
As it happens, one, he was in that oversized coat anyway. And two, I was taking some clothes to the charity shop that I no longer wear. So I went and handed him a pair of jeans I was gonna give and said, "Here, wear."
I'll be back in a moment. Simon. I'll be back in a moment. Hang on.
Hey, don't rush, Stephen.
Go.
You hurt yourself if you gotta rush.
Don't rush, Stephen. So remember, Number one. This is toilet peeing ASMR. You know that is.
Well, no, I was just saying for number one. Hey, if anybody is into the paranormal and you would like to actually see people that have caught videos on TikTok or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or anything else like that, check out. You can check them out on Facebook, Instagram, all that. Durban Paranormal. Durban Paranormal. His name is Isaac. He has a channel that people send their paranormal videos. He looks at them. He blows them up. If they're worth putting on, he will show them. So if you want real paranormal, but then again, he wants to ask you real or fake. Now, this ain't like, this ain't like The Shade. No, because hey, look, I'm guilty because I do follow The Shade. He's got some funny stuff out there, and but I'm not like that. But Durban Exploration Durban Paranormal is not like that, and it's called Isaac TV. If y'all get a chance, and you want to see some serious paranormal activity, check out his channel. Please do. Durban Exploration or Isaac TV. Actually, I think he's got 3 channels.
You probably think this is a bit weird, but you see these people in the middle of nowhere in an abandoned place. What happens to them when they got to pee? They're locked down in the middle of nowhere on TV.
Go out.
They go to pee. Go
outside in the bushes.
Right.
Go outside in the bushes.
Oh, Simon in the bushes. Oh, good Lord. Stephen.
And just out the window and
and pray and not be poison ivy.
Hey, now who the hell is that out there outside the window in the bushes? Oh, it's Simon. Oh. Just kidding, man. Just kidding, Simon.
Yeah, well, I just went and released a load off my shoulders, so I'm a lot better now.
Well, hey, is he rather close to you, Stephen? I mean, because, hey, I've noticed I've got a lot of friends from you guys out in the UK. And I have American friends, actually.
Well, I'm Southeast UK, and Simon is... Southwest.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And I see a great big fat pussycat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always talk about animals. They always seem to get in
The
the way.
first word
sometimes.
without the cat. Yeah, there we go. There's a sign.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Points. Piss off. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Oh,
I know, Stephen. I know.
Well, have you still got that other dog that you were looking after? Called Binny.
Wait, what? Are you talking to Stephen or me, Simon?
well, no, I don't have a dog.
Randy.
I've got a cat that thinks it's a dog.
You looking after?
Okay.
You got that dog that you were looking after, Randy? There.
Your question, what was your question, Simon? I'm sorry.
I said you still got the dog that you look after over there at the moment. You know, the one your brother's dog. Or
Yeah, I do. Yeah. That's best I can answer. Is,
can I
yes,
say how happy I am that you've got your son with you now, and he'll be with you soon.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. You know, with all due respect, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. You know, for the longest time, I did not know if I could actually do what was needed to entertain other people in the world. I didn't know if I had it or not. And obviously, I guess I do because I have survived for a year, over a year and a few weeks. And I got almost 138 people that are interested. So it's a shock to me. It truly is. It is a major shock to me. And I love it. I love it. It's not the attention I love. It's nothing like that. Please, nobody get me wrong. It's not that. I find it very interesting, and I love the fact that people are interested on what I post, and I think that's cool. I think that's way cool, and I must be doing something right, y'all. I must be doing something right.
Well, you see, not only have you reached the corners of around America, but you've reached, overseas, like to the UK.
Yes, I have. Absolutely, Stephen. And that's what blows my mind.
And there's Ruth and there's Neil. And there's Terry. They're all in the UK.
You, Simon. Oh, good Lord. There's a few others from the UK. I mean, I got probably 75% of followers from the UK than I have here in the United States. And sometimes I think like, well, come on, guys, man. Seriously, what's up with you US people? I slap you silly.
Some of this on YouTube, especially between paranormal groups in England and America. And they're all bitching at each other. And all I'm thinking is, for God's sake, grow up. We're all human beings.
Yeah.
Let's just go out and do the things we need to do on this without all the drama and everything else. Because I have to admit, with all this going on the YouTube lately, it put me off for a very long time. Because I wanted to do that channel and I put it off because all this crap put me off it.
Exactly, Sammy. Right now, it is kind of hard. My channel's not all based on paranormal. It's based on a lot of things. But the main thing is, yes, paranormal activity. Yes, that's what my channel was mainly based on. That's what I want it based on. But with everything that's going on right now, the fakers, how can you tell from the real paranormal investigators to the fakers that just want attention? I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to name no names. It might be for attention. It might not be. I might be talking out of my ass. I don't know.
Yeah.
But all I know is that, what? I do not want to be labeled as those people who are faking the paranormal. Those people piss me off because it's not right for us to who actually want to prove that that part of the realm exists. And it's fucked up, and it's truly fucked up when they go playing around and playing games and say, this shit's real, when you damn know good and well it's not. And it messes up people like us to want to prove it is truly real.
Yeah.
It is a hit and miss.
Oh,
It truly is.
There was a guy that, I'm not going to say who he is or what he belongs to. He went with another group to a cottage, abandoned cottage, and he faked something like a body being found in a wall. The police.
Oh, crikey.
Now, see, look, I know what you're talking about. But see, people like me, beginning YouTubers, all I have is my phone. My phone is only accessible to do certain things. Yeah. Now, when you get the beginning YouTubers, and I'm sorry to say this, but when you have all the home computer and you got all the graphics, you can fake anything you want and say it's real.
Well, I'm genuine because I don't even know how to do all that shit.
Same here. I'm genuine. Stephen is genuine.
Yeah.
But we post.
I don't do anything on the paranormal in my channel because I do videos of food reviews and walking around, nature walks around the area of where I live.
Whereas my channel is more about paranormal reactions with talking to people like do a chat room thing.
And talking to people like you.
Chat show. You know what I mean?
Yes. Exactly, Stephen. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Simon. I mean, it just makes it hard for us to want to prove and show the rest of the world that hey, this side exists. But when you get all these idiots out there that's faking everything, famous YouTubers, and I will say that famous YouTubers that are exaggerating it, it makes us people that really want to truly show the world exists, it looks bad on us because everyone else that said, "Oh, you're just a faker, just like the rest of them." Get the fuck off my page and get the hell out of my book because I'm not gonna fake my shit.
By the way,
and it's so hard it's so hard to prove that we are not fake compared to the ones that everyone looks up to. And now all of a sudden we're come to find out, everything wasn't real. But for all of us that things are real, it's hard.
Can I tell you something?
Because they fuck it up. They messed it up for us. Yes, sir.
When my grandfather came through to me, I was not lying or acting. I could not control my voice. I was aware and everything else, but I could not control my voice. My grandfather really came through. So I said, I was not faking it. I mean, anybody says I'm faking it, they can go and kiss my ass. Not
that I want to, really. Sorry.
Me neither. Sorry. I'm not part of the kiss my ass club, but okay.
No. But it's like what you were saying, Randy. I saw two very well-known channels on YouTube. They were affected so badly by the drama that was created on YouTube. They left YouTube altogether and went on to other platforms.
Yes.
There's been a couple of YouTube living channels that actually got onto Facebook video in live.
Yeah.
And there's been some that's gone on to D Live and Twitch. And other places.
Well, my big thing is for me. I mean, I do everything off my phone. I only have certain capabilities of doing anything. I'm lucky I can put videos together and edit them. Little less alone, I don't have the capability of a fancy home computer to bleed in this video, bleed in that video, and make it look real. I don't have that capability. Actually, if I did have that capability, why would I want to do such a thing?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Why should I want to do that type of thing? Do I want to lie to my viewers?
No.
Excuse me, because that's where that word, and I really hate this word because it's been thrown around a lot on YouTube. Oh, I'm just trying to be transparent. Transparent my ass. Because if you are fucking transparent, guess what? If you're saying you're not transparent, you're already see-through. We can see the lies. We can see through you, dude. So don't claim that you're not trying to be transparent, because to me, that word does not exist in my vocabulary, because there's no reason to be transparent. Why should I need to be transparent? Because if I'm going to tell you I'm not going to be transparent, that means I've already lied to you already. So it's bullshit. That's the way I see it. Transparent my ass. There's no reason to say that word.
Yeah,
and that's what really upsets me when I hear YouTubers say, well, I'm not going to be transparent, because if somebody's trying to says, I'm not going to be transparent, you already know they're fucking lying to you. You already know it.
Anyway, if they're transparent, you can see their bones, couldn't you?
Yeah. Have you got a storm going on there, Randy?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that thunder's starting to start, and we're supposed to have major thunderstorms tonight. Oh, you did hear it? Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I'm surprised because I'm partly deaf, so that's really surprising that I could hear it.
Oh yeah. Well, I was.
But you see,
man, as you're telling me, I got a good speaker on my phone.
As much as I don't mind thunderstorms, I still get a bit freaky, because some years ago when I was living in a village in West Sussex, it was a tiny village, and lightning had hit a house down the road. But because we were a tiny village, it destroyed a house. It destroyed a shop that was below from where I was living. It blew up the neighbour's TV. It blew up a light fitting in the pub. And the sound of the thunder, I will never, ever forget. Because there was a window that was open, and I saw a flash of lightning. And I thought, it's just like, but crikey. It shook the house.
Yeah.
So
violently. That's what it did the other day. When I was on, I believe, Ruthie's live stream. Lightning bolt hit right outside the window, right in the center of the street. It rattled my windows. It knocked everything out. Knocked my Wi-Fi out, my electricity out for about 5 minutes, and then everything came right back up. And I was like, not cool. Not cool.
That really freaked me out.
Yeah, and it was bad enough. I had the hair on my arm stood up like that was how much electricity flowed. I was like, holy cow, this ain't paranormal. This is just straight out nature electricity.
I get that spidery feeling for some unknown reason.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Stephen. Exactly. Yeah.
About that, I stayed in a small B&B in a place called Tintagel, Cornwall, right? When in the middle of the night, I felt this really spidery sensation above my feet, waking me up. Didn't think anything of it. Went down the next day, talked to the people. It turns out it was the ghost girl. Apparently, that's actually goes in that room.
Ooh.
She's got a fascination for tickling men's feet for some reason.
Well, you know, Simon, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You're lucky you don't have a room like Stephen here, because he's got. I believe you told me, Stephen, you got an upstairs that there's an entity that lives in that room, and I have heard hours of listening to this thing talk, bitch, gripe, moan, growl. Be graceful enough. You don't have that in your home. This man right here.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. This man, right here.
Yeah.
Has got it all.
That was his old house, wasn't it?
And Stephen, brother, I feel for you. I feel for you tremendously because I truly understand. Man.
Wasn't that your house in New Zealand? Didn't you have that picture?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I had all sorts of things going on there. And yeah, I couldn't sense anything. I couldn't sort of see anything, but I knew that there were things that weren't right. And of course, it was Simon who identified what it was.
Yeah, from the beginning. Yeah, I remember you saying that. And Simon,
but the thing that I think that for some reason, I think the paranormal or the awareness of spirits has been following me even in my teenage years, because I remember in when I was in my teenage years, my parents were redeveloping a double-story house, turning 7 flats into bedrooms. And I distinctly remember every time I went through one door or there was that spidery feeling. And I kept thinking, where are the cobwebs?
Yeah, you get the spiderweb feeling,
Many years later, I've now figured out the spidery feeling are not necessarily the cobwebs. It's because there is a spirit nearby. And I reckon even then, with that house I was in was haunted because of the work that was going on at the time. And it was told to me that one of the visitors, friends of ours that was visiting, did actually see something. But they didn't tell me when I was a teenager. They told me when I was an adult. So I didn't know about anything till years later.
Yeah,
about that old house. So, but it's not the paranormal, but all that has been following me until I began to realise it opened up when I lived in that previous home of mine. And the weirdest thing is sitting in my bedroom. I had one light on, like this light, and yet when I looked around to the kitchen, the lounge, which was in darkness because there was no light on, the whole lounge just lit up with light.
Yeah.
And it was like lightning. It was just one moment it was darkness, the next it was light, and the next it was darkness.
Yeah, I hear.
And I thought, am I dreaming? Did I just see that? It was freaky.
I hate when I have those questions. Did I just see that? No, I don't think I did.
Because I know that
here happen. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I hear the toilet flushing downstairs. It's not the one upstairs because they was fast asleep. But I hear my toilet flush sometimes. And then other times I hear the tap in the kitchen suddenly turn on and then turn off. And
I don't get that.
I literally
knock on wood.
Touche, Simon. Touche, Stephen. Touche.
I also have my mobile phone go off for the number I did not exist. Because I knew for a fact it was a mobile phone of one of my dad's friends who passed away. So I think it's him as well that's around.
Yeah.
Because he was a trickster.
Well, I get the spirits to visit here, and they don't even let me acknowledge that they're here. They're just here and then go. And I didn't even know they're here until Simon or other people in chat say, "You've got someone beside you."
Oh,
and I'm looking, think, where?
See, look. See, look, Stephen, that's why I see it. I mean, yeah, I've done videos, within caption orbs and the spirits in my kitchen. But, I hear them. I know they're there. And people kind of freak out, and, when they turn around and say, "Oh, Randy, who are you talking to?" Don't worry about it. I'll just say, "Hey, look, I hear you. All right, cool. We'll talk later." And as long as, like I said, I've always said, as long as I acknowledge them, they're here, and we can have a peaceful conversation, whether if not it's in my mind or not, whether I would truly hear you, But if so, we all have an understanding. You be peaceful, you can hang out. You start trouble, gotta go. Period. Gotta go. And that's just respect for the spirits. Obviously, there's something around me that they like and they like to hang around with, just like you, Stephen, just like you, Simon, just like anybody else that experiences the paranormal. There's something about you that they like, and that's why they're going to hang around. But you know what? Don't disrespect them. They won't disrespect you if you don't disrespect them. But it's vice versa. If you do just the opposite, you're going to have hell.
Yeah,
And-
well, it's just as well. Perhaps I don't know that they're there. That, I just carry on my life as normal.
Exactly. Yeah. Just okay. I acknowledge you're there. I'm not going to really pay attention to you. I'm going to go about my business. Yada yada yada. And good is good. There you go. There you go. That's the way I look at it. And yeah, once in a while they mess with my dog Dakota, but she barks at them, and pretty much I think they'd leave her alone. So there you go. I have a mutual understanding with the ones that are around me. And I honestly surely think that if you become a mutual understanding of where they stand, and when they know you understand where they stand, if that makes any damn sense at all, you won't have the haunting that a lot of people fear. People fear that the fact of, oh, my house is haunted. All because they get lights turned on, they get this turned on, they get that turned off. No, you know what? Have a conversation with them.
Just come on twice.
Listen to what they have to say.
Oh.
And you know what? It's not as bad. They won't do as much. All they want to do is be acknowledged. All they want to do is to be heard. And if you can have the conversation and accept them, I'm telling you, I have learned myself. They're not bad people to hang around with. Actually, they can tell you a story, and it's a story that you'll never believe, and you'll always remember.
Stephen, log out again because you frozen and I can see a black shape and it's not you.
Oh. Well, that's probably, well, it might be his internet, but. Well, hey.
Black.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Simon. I admit, listen, brother. I need to get on. I need to get the hell out of here. But not off your stream. Please don't take me wrong, but I do have things I need to get a hold of. I have a doctor showing up here pretty soon. Uncle Paul, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up?
Where is my coffee and pool?
I just got off from talking with Ruthie.
Oh, awesome.
I heard you talk about people that's transparent.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I did say that.
Yep. And I had a feeling that you don't like transparent people.
I've come across a lot of people that claim to be transparent and they're not.
Well,
that's why I made that statement.
The truth.
The thing is, transparency is for them to pretend they are something that they ain't.
See, thank you. See, there's another man that agrees with it. That's how I feel. Exactly. Thank you, Uncle Paul. Yes.
And,
I did not know that Ruthie was going to do whatever what she did.
Hey, don't worry about Ruthie. Ruthie's taken care of.
And Uncle Paul, Ruthie was not even included with that conversation, my friend. No.
Right.
It's just
not even close.
Right. But the thing is, I am giving Ruthie a test right now. That's why I wanted to come up here. I am testing her. I told her not to pay attention. Don't study you guys. She's supposed to be studying me, what's around me, and then I'm going to ask her questions on Instagram after I'm done and see what she saw, hear what she thought she saw, thought she heard, and everything else. So this is a
Fair
test
enough.
for Ruthie.
Yes.
Fair enough.
And I kind of freaked her out because I told her exactly who took control of her and why, and she was freaked out on that one because she did not, because the spirit that is protecting her is someone she's never met but she's related to, and that was her mom's dad.
Is
Hello.
that who the person is? What do you say,
Stephen, are we
Paul?
going to talk? Now, what I want to do tonight, if I can find some people, is I'm going to try to get hold of Maria and a few others, and I'm going to have a discussion on Paranormal 101 about the abilities,
Okay.
about people's abilities, like the empaths and all that. And that is what I'm trying to do. That's what Paranormal 101 is all about, is to help people and teach people, and by listening to other people's experiences.
Exactly. Paranormal 101 schooling.
Yep.
Paranormal schooling.
Yep.
How you don't
I
know
agree
me
with you, Paul.
inside of my head is because I pick up how Paul is powerful. If you know what I mean. It's not anything bad. I just feeling that powerful.
Everybody that knows me knows what I can and can't do. Do I know everything? No, I do not know a fraction of anything, because we all learn every single day. I might have been doing this since 1969, but I have not learned everything, because no one's going to ever learn anything or everything.
No.
Uncle Paul, I didn't realize that you were a 69er. I'm a 68er.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, I'm 62.
That is so cool.
Well,
you're pulling rank over here, Steven? What the hell, man? Seriously, you're pulling rank? You're pulling age over here, bro? What the hell?
I'm not talking about age.
I had my first
experience.
About
age. I'm talking about years.
Right.
Yeah, so weird.
I had my first experience back in 1969 when I was 6 years old. That was my first year of my experience. By the time I was 9, I was studying to be the old druid, not the newfangled druid, because the
old school Celtic druid.
Right.
I said old school Celtic druid.
Right.
I know Uncle Paul. My family comes from very strong from that. I understand that. Yes.
Well, my grandmother was full-blooded Irish. My grandpa was full-blooded French. My dad, I just can't tell you what the hell he was, because I never met him and I never knew his name.
Well, that was that. This is a conversation that in my past, where my family members come from. I would love to talk with you, Uncle Paul, one-on-one, because I'm not going to say that out here.
Right.
I will say that I am. I will only say that I am part Cherokee, part German, and part Irish. And Irish Celtic.
No. The thing is,
I will leave it at that. Because we're not going to go there on this here. This is something I want to talk to you one-on-one with.
Here's the thing. All three things that he just said, they all have their own certain paths, and their paranormals are totally different, but the same. If that makes sense.
Probably explains me then, because I'm part Irish, but I don't know which half. Part Greek, Gypsy. So, plus I've got English as well in there. And
Well, the thing is, you're not half of anything. You are at least a quarter of everything.
Yes.
It's just like me. It's just like me. I am not half Irish. I am not half French because I had a dad in there somewhere, and his parents came from a different line. Mine. So I had more blood than I know in me, but I don't know what it is.
Well, you see, my birth mother's mum was pure blood Greek Gypsy, right? Her husband was my grandfather at that time, was a Scottish, pure blood Scots, right? But their father was a quarter Irish and definitely American, because my birth grandmother from my father's side was American.
Right.
I don't know. So I don't know where she hatched from. They hatched because she didn't really want me in her life in the first place. That's why I was put in care. So that's another story altogether.
But the only reason why I know my grandfather and my grandmother on my mom's side was full-blooded French and Irish is because they came over with their parents from the old countries.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Uncle Paul. Oh.
And
wow, that's so cool.
Now I'll tell you something about my mama. She'd been speaking with, she spoke with the dad when she was young. She started, she said, between 6 and 7 or 8, and that's when her experience sat in. Her dad helped her like she helped me.
I'll be back.
Okay. Now, I can actually do what a Celtic druid can do, and that is walk up to you without you seeing me until I want you to.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I always see is that out here, you know what? I will let you know what you need to know about me. I've noticed a great deal. You have done the same, Uncle Paul. I respect that. Majorly, I respect that as a man. Just outright, as a man, I respect it. And don't give more info.
No.
Than as needed.
Right. The thing is, I'm not saying a quarter of what I can or can't do.
Why should you?
I am not.
There's no need.
I am not transparent.
Thank you. Yeah. That was my whole meaning of why being transparent. You don't fucking need to.
So
there's no reason for it. Sorry for the way I put it, but
kids on Simon's show, the word of the day is transparency.
Simon, you just messed up. There's your whole topic, brother. Transparency.
I have been called liars and everything else until I proved what I can do. And I don't expect people to take me for my word because nobody knows me personally. But the people that does know me personally is scared to death.
There is something about your aura that kind of put me on edge, but
it's just like with Ruthie. I got her on Facebook. We were doing face to face, and I actually.
And now, how long have you known her? I mean, on a say I won't say a day-to-day basis out here on the platforms, but within the year long or within the amount of long time that you've known her, because I know she's told me she's known you for quite a few years, even before she met me. And I've been on YouTube for a little over a year, so I know she's known you for a long time.
Well,
that's the thing.
My first channel came out in 2016.
Oh, awesome. Well, no, Uncle Paul, I really wasn't talking about the channels. I was talking about knowing you personally, one-on-one, talking off the channel. That's what I mean.
We have been talking ever since we met, because she has a lot of questions.
And how many years, if you don't mind me, how many years have you known off the channel? Okay. Oh, yeah. Shut up, Randy. I'll find out.
See, me, I don't measure knowing someone by years or anything. I measure it by if I can trust what they say or what they do or if they're full of shit.
Thank you.
There's your transparency again,
The
people.
3 damn things that I follow all the time. The 3 things I follow a lot. And, you know, Ruthie is... and all of you, all you guys. I mean, you, Uncle Paul. Well, I'm just getting out just to learn Dev on your morning show with Pullman Coffee. I'm just getting to know him.
Me too.
But I mean, you know, Ruthie and you know a few other people that I've known that I've talked on a day-to-day basis. Or whether it's well, they want to call it FaceTime. You know what? I'm old school. I call it video chatting. Yeah, don't change my way of thinking, because if you try to, forget it.
I've actually just met Dev like two or 3 months ago online.
Well, he seems like an awesome dude.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a little close. Sorry if y'all can hear the thunder in the background, but that's a lightning bolt. You real close. Northwest Oklahoma. Welcome to my town.
Okay,
Spitfire. I just seen a cat jump onto the fence outside, and its eyes were showing me.
Spitfire, that's what you do wrong. That's one thing you do wrong. You think. You do not think, you do not bring nothing up until you know the facts.
Yes.
And then you bring it up.
Agree.
Go by your feelings, and then you got to screen them out. What's false?
But if you are related to Isabella, awesome. But always know the facts before you say something. That way you can prove you're right, and nobody can prove you wrong.
Well, you know, Uncle Paul, like you said, you know what? I'm tough love. And here's the tough love. If you know your shit, talk your shit. Because if you don't know your shit, shut up.
Right. And the thing is, I can name quite a few people. I can name quite a few people in the paranormal world that is full of shit. They are transparent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They want you to think they are something that they are not.
Thank you. Thank you. See, that's what I was talking about, Simon. The word transparent. Thank you. He just summed it up. Uncle Paul just summed it up right there in one shot.
I can tell you something now, right?
Thank you, Uncle Paul.
You're welcome.
You know what I mean?
Simon?
What you see with me is what you get. I'm an honest person. If I make a mistake,
okay.
Sorry and all the rest.
Okay, transparency doesn't have nothing to do with honesty. It does not have nothing to do with being crooked. It has to do with conscience. Your subconscious will override your conscience to make you transparent.
Yes. Thank you.
And that's where that comes from. Okay? Yes, you are an honest person. That does not mean that, even me, I try to be as honest as I can.
Yeah.
That does not mean that my subconscious don't take over once in a while without me knowing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I try to fix it after I do find out it took over.
Right. Exactly. Damn.
I mean,
See?
That
That's what I
thing with
like about you, sir.
right? That thing with Ruth, I'm going to say it now, scared the shit out of me because it was nobody I knew. And it was really, really pushing her to the limit. And honestly say, it scared me.
Are you talking about the person she was describing?
Nothing has scared everyone, I think.
Everybody knows the person she was describing. I didn't even hear. I wasn't even here when she described it, but I can tell you exactly who she was describing.
Mm-hmm.
She was describing a person that died, and this person was well known, and everybody in this business wants to talk to him, and he is not talking to nobody. Now, who is it?
She said it
Mr.
was
Warren. I would say Mr. Warren.
No, she was describing Elvis Presley.
Oh, well, see, look, Uncle Paul, you didn't
Really?
classify music. Now, if you would have classified music, I would have said, yeah, the biggest musician everyone wants to talk about or talk to is Elvis.
And the reason
Damn
why I know,
Skippy. What the
Now,
hell happened, Elvis?
people,
Wait
I did not hear the description on here, but she told me the description she was putting out there. So that's how I knew.
Well, yeah, well, knowing that Elvis was very classified and stuff like that. Supposedly, I guess the rumors ago, he was a very he was part of the military. He joined the military back in the days, and before he got out, and then he became a very popular singer. Stuff like that. He's always was connected after he got out of the military with some very, very few special people. But
honestly, Elvis was singing before he went into the military.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. What the?
Hey, Flower.
Hi, Flower. You can come up if you want.
But I do want to do a show, and I'm trying to contact people as much as I can to see if they will come up on panel, because I'm on Paranormal 101. I only allow certain people up on panel to talk about their experience that I know that's been doing it longer than about the newer people. Like Simon has a lot to learn. Spitfire has a lot to learn, even though he don't want to think so. Slingblade has a lot to learn, even though he doesn't want to think so.
I know I need to learn, and I want to learn.
And honestly, Ruthie begs to learn because she knows she doesn't know or understand everything that's going on with her.
Yeah,
I want to learn,
and that's what makes her number one in my book, is because she will tell you upright she does not understand it. She does not know how to control it, and that's the way I like. I like people to erase what they think they know and learn the correct way from people that's already been there and done that.
Yeah. Agree.
Your dog, Paul, is at Randy's.
Now, I am going to go because my sister's honking for some reason. That means I have to unload the car. But I will be right back, so don't go away.
No. Damn it, I'm over 3 hours. Never even noticed.
Yo. Hey, yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, yo? Hello?
Who's that?
Oh, let's have a look. Someone come up. It's RB. Oh, God. You've had issues again, have you?
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Somewhere, I don't know where I got disconnected.
There's two of you now.
Yes, I know. If I pop off once and you see yourself pop off, come up again, okay? Now you got muted. Now it's saying his mic isn't connected.
You should.
Okay.
You need
Oh,
to.
Someone honked and it sounded like my sister's car, and she's not here.
Ooh.
I heard the car honking.
Randy, come off the thing and come back in, okay?
Yeah, but I'm not. I am not saying that you're not related. I'm just saying, go through your. If I want to know something about my family, my sister does that thing where she goes through the family, and what's that called?
Yeah. Sometimes spirits can actually
welcome back,
lie
Flower.
to you, their names and so on. Am I right, Paul? Sometimes spirits lie thing because.
Well, the thing is,
Dude, what the fuck? 17%. What the fuck, dude? Seriously?
Amanda
Fucking 17%.
could have been just someone in his family knew.
Yeah.
Not part of the family, but friends as close as family. That's why I said, always know your facts before you know anything. Yes, you need to look up your family tree and find out if she's on it. That is your fact that you are related. That way you do not have to say, I think I'm related. You can say, I know I am related. And always know the facts. Because people are going to try to debunk you and call you a liar on every twist and turn in this arena. I started back in 1969, and I have been tested by non-believers, by skeptics, and everything else. I've even been tested by people that believe it. Hello. Can't see you, Randy.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear
you. Oh, I'm trying to get link back up to here.
We can't see you.
Dresser.
Take that piece of paper off the camera.
Oh, he's gone again.
But that's what I meant. But I'm not calling you a liar about what you think. I'm just telling you to know for the fact before you before you say it.
I think StreamYard's being a twit right now. I think Randy's having issues.
All right. Now,
it could be the storm.
I got a spirit teacher. I looked him up and everything else. I had to look him up and go through the Irish papers and to find him. And he was one of the original druids that started the druid's life or walk or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But I knew that for a fact, and so I don't have to say I have a spirit that is teaching me that I think was a druid. I can honestly say I know he was a druid because it is wrote down.
I got that. I mean, I don't know my background really, except for what I was told on the papers when I was, from when I was adopted. But my birth grandmother was American. My grandfather was Irish from his background. He came from Dublin.
Right.
And my birth father, he was what you call a quarter Irish.
Right.
And of course, on my birth mother's side, I'm a quarter Greek and a quarter Scottish.
Right.
But there's also within that Scottish family that also lived in Cornwall. So, okay, Steve pootled out.
Now, here's the thing about the druids. If you find a book about druidism, guess what?
Well,
it's not wrote by a druid. A druid never wrote nothing down.
No, he just actually
Vaguely,
told me.
vaguely, the best way to teach is face to face. People ask me, why don't you write a book about the Druid's walk? Because
Yeah.
I hate the Druid's way. We can teach it, but we are not going to write it down.
Randy's poo told off again.
Yeah, I had problems too.
And the thing is, the first people to write anything about Druid was either Roman or people from Greece. I can't remember which one. Those was the first people to write anything about the Druids.
Last Druids in the United Kingdom, as in Britain, as in, that island, not Ireland, they supposedly were wiped out in the Isle of Anglesey during the campaigns.
Yeah.
So.
But this is a topic that needs to be brought up, and I'm glad that someone brought it up here about the impasse. But there's so much to talk about when it comes to stuff like that that you can never fit it in a 24-hour live stream.
No.
I understand that.
And the thing is, nobody's going to hear it if it's 24 hours because they ain't going to stick around and listen to the whole live stream.
That's the point, is that sometimes it's one of those things where you could tell them everything, but would it be interesting enough for them to actually hear it?
Well, the thing is,
I'll be rude to you. Me personally, I
the
love
thing
it.
is, the people that don't want to hear it is the people you throw away, and you teach the ones that does want to hear it.
Well, for me personally, I don't have any Druid blood. I have Gypsy blood in me. It's totally different.
And like I tell everybody, the biggest thing about this kind of stuff is meditation, concentration, and focusing. If you can't do those three things, you're going to be screwed.
I actually had to physically, mentally cut ties with Ruth tonight because I was picking up everything she was picking up. She was draining me like a battery again.
That's fine. Now, me and Ruthie, I told her that me and her are going to do one-on-one, and I'm going to teach her how to block. That's
I
something.
should be able to. I mean, I'm just left. I was actually picking up on that spirit, by the way, myself, and I ended up telling him, you can say hello to me if you want, but I will not have rudeness. I will not have anything negative.
Right.
And I told him basically, as far as I'm concerned, he could back off and go away if he's going to do that, and he left me. So, because I won't put up with it. I mean, I'm alive.
You got to remember, the spirit that was within her was protecting her, and he felt that you was trying to harm her.
Thing is, I wasn't doing that. I never had anything against her.
Spirits is very, very unstable. That's one thing I can say. They are all very unstable. One minute they could be the nicest thing in the world. Next minute they're trying to destroy you.
Oh, yes. I remember my earliest brush with paranormal thing. I was 6 or 7 years old. And we just moved into a new place. Well, at this point, I was adopted by my parents. And obviously, we were told, nobody told us that the ground the house was built on was old monastic land.
Yeah.
One night, I woke up and I literally felt myself almost hovering. I looked down at myself and I saw myself there, but there was actually a monk spirit next to the bed.
I'm gonna prove something. Does anybody see what's over my head behind me?
I can see a all behind you.
I can see something, yeah. It's like a glow.
Are you sure it's not a reflection?
No, that is not a reflection. It is a blue glow. That is my boy, and he is not behind me. Now I can prove this. It's facts.
He's
It-
moving
It
sometimes.
looks like he's behind me, but if I go this way, I can get actually. He's still in front of me.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's amazing. Hello, Paul, son. How are
But
you?
I do it.
oh.
I mean, was it last night? No, 2 nights ago. I was on a panel, and this lady goes, "I don't want to scare you, but you got a blue glow and two white ones underneath it." I said, "I know." I was not surprised. I'm used to them.
Can I tell you something? I'm picking up a feeling that this person's very proud of you and he loves you, but I don't get any words. I just get feelings. Do you
Well,
understand?
that's because he's always been a very quiet person.
In many ways, he's very much like you, personality-wise.
No,
Or have I got that wrong? Yeah, obviously I got that wrong. I must have been reading someone else then. I apologize for getting it wrong.
because he is the type. If you hurt his feelings, you would not know it. Because he would not bring it up. You hurt my feelings, and I'm going to tell you off. There's the difference.
Yeah.
I apologize for getting it wrong, but I thought that was what I was picking up. Obviously, I might have picked something else up.
Honestly, my boy, I very seldom do I call him my son. He's my boy. He's actually my stepson that I raised from the time he was 5 years old. He is my boy. He is my son. We are not blood.
By the way, the blue shapes has moved to your left, my right.
Right?
So he's obviously knows you were talking about him.
The thing is, pretty soon, it'll disappear, probably.
He's still there at the moment.
Right.
Yeah, I see.
He's there. My mom's at the door. My mom's always at the door. She's always checking in on me. And then there's 2 people that actually had this house built that died in this house, and they're here.
I don't pick that up because I'm telling you the truth, I'm exhausted from what all that thing with Ruthie. I'm a bit exhausted, to the truth.
Well, the thing is, you need to learn how to block.
Yeah.
You cannot wear the ability on your sleeve. You have to learn how to block. That's where the meditation, concentration, and focusing comes in.
Can I ask you a question? Sometimes with an ability, can you actually feel yourself being moved aside for somebody to talk through you?
I have never
Obviously,
had anybody talk through
learn
me.
how to block and not intervene. Sorry, guys.
Right.
I'm back.
Hello.
You
It's
know,
just right for the first
technical
time.
difficulties. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
That's life. I have them all the time. And Flower's having them too because she got kicked off too. But we're talking about the thing that everybody thinks is behind my head.
Right
You
with
see
you,
it?
Uncle Paul.
It's a beautiful.
Do you see the blue glow?
It's right in front of you. I can see his face. It's on the front
Well,
of his face.
thing is, if I lean forward, he's in front of me. If I sit like this, it looks like he's back there behind me.
But truly, Uncle Paul, if there's anything behind you, it should, if not, it's not a PMO, but if I don't see anything moving around here.
You don't see the blue glow?
Oh, I see a little blue light just above the left side of your head as I'm looking at the audio or the video. But other than that,
But
that's
if I
all I
lean
see.
forward, he's still in front of me.
Okay, gotcha.
He's not behind me. He's in front of me.
Is that why your camera keeps fluctuating?
Could be. Could be.
Well, that explains a lot to me then. Yeah, because I've always tried and told people when I'm out on an investigation, I go film. Hey, look, everybody, if the camera tries to focus in and out, it's not because I'm moving too fast. Something is moving in front of it, which in turn the camera is trying to focus on it. And
Right.
que sera, sera.
Right.
If we are still talking about paranormal, so I had to chime out.
Honestly,
and
I can
reboot.
talk paranormal or supernatural 24/7.
You know, you would be a man I would love to sit and just BS about that. I really would. Because there are too many people out there that truly will honestly talk about it.
Well, there is very few people that thinks. I mean, there's a lot of people that think supernatural and paranormal is the same thing, and they're different.
True.
And
I will not
those are the
argue
people
with
that
them now.
usually pisses me off because they're trying to make the supernatural sound like paranormal and paranormal sound like supernatural, and they are totally separate.
Yes.
Now,
Yes, they are.
Paranormal and cryptid is paranormal. They are like cousins.
Yeah, they both fall under the unexplained.
Right.
Cryptic. When I hear the word cryptic, I think of Bigfoot.
Because that's the biggest thing that everybody talks about.
Yes, and then it falls under the Spanish Cupacabra, or but I can't remember how to pronounce that word. And then after that it's the Wolf Boy or the Stick Man. Everything falls under all that. But the big thing is when I hear cryptic paranormal, I think of the major one, the one that's been the aspect of all inquiring who is Bigfoot.
Me, when I hear it, I think of the grass
Sasquatch.
Man. I think of the grass man. I think of the lady in the woods. I think of the lizard man. I do not think of Bigfoot or Sasquatch or the abominable snowman. I think of the three ones that most people never think of.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
When I think of cryptids, I think of the Loch Ness Monster, Rich, right? Something which was in Britain's called the Green Man, which was a Bigfoot thing that became extinct in the 16th century.
Right.
We also had things over here which you could called black-eyed children over here. And we also have the big cats as well, the phantom big cats are not supposed to be over here.
Oh, I've got a cat. It's black.
I mean, you can almost fall into as the legendary Boogeyman.
Now,
Boogeyman, I'm coming to get you in your dreams.
Here's something else that
don't reach over the side of your bed because I'll get you.
Yes,
That's a childhood myth for so long. Yeah. But sometimes, from what I've heard recently, the boogeyman, if you want to call it the boogeyman, things have existed on reaching under your bed on some beds.
Yeah.
Not
Can
my
I
bed.
just on those lines? A lot of it, as well as right, people put a lot of belief in these things over the years, and sometimes belief can make a thought form. And when it's made into a thought form and other people believe it, people see it as a real thing, when it could be something brought up by people's beliefs.
Right.
And they believe in it so much they've actually made it happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now the thing is, Spitfire, that's exactly what we all have to do. We have to do our homework to make it a fact. And that's what you just did. You did find out she is in the family tree. She was cousins to your uncle. So, or great grandfather or something. And that's how you do it. You have to make hearsay into fact to prove it to everybody. I wasn't trying to be
I agree with you, Uncle Paul. I mean, if you can turn and trace it back and find that everything runs in sync, yeah, you've got the proof.
Right.
I agree with you.
It's like what I
Exactly,
always
Super.
tell everybody that hunts the paranormal. Because you hear something, because you see something, first thing you have to do is debunk it. If you can't, whatever's left, after you try to debunk it, is the fact. Because I've heard so many people go, I'm in this house, it's haunted. I can hear people walking upstairs. Then when they get upstairs, it's a damn squirrel or something.
Exactly. That's what makes me laugh about a lot of those channels. But yeah, agree. Agree.
I actually call it truth, right? In my old house, we used to have a separate toilet from the bathroom inside the house. And more than once, when I was walking up and down the stairs, I'd turn around and see a woman with a cat in her arms come out the toilet and give you a not really nice look. And suddenly I realised that I'm down the bottom of the stairs. So whether she pushed me down or lifted me down, I do not know. But it was enough to literally shake me up.
Here's what I do. The first time I see something, if that globe that looks like it's behind me, I try to debunk it first. When I was 6 years old, I did not debunk it. I went down. My mom told me her sister wasn't home yet. She was still in the hospital. 3 minutes later, she got the call from her brother-in-law saying her sister died 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well,
Now-
you know, guys. I mean, if I go out to a place and I go invest. I wouldn't say investigate. Sorry, that's the wrong word. When I go to film someplace and that is known to be haunted, hey, sometimes I'm fumbled about my own feet. I can go walk up a staircase and catch the tip of my toe or my shoe, and it's either going to make me fall forward or it's going to make me fall back. Is that paranormal or not? No. That's debunking.
I've actually tripped over air.
I slipped on the stairs enough for me to actually do the splits once. Now that was
right. You got to know the difference between the two. I mean, come on.
Right.
I did not feel myself fall. I just ended up seeing myself at the end of the day afterwards.
But,
right on the bottom of the stairs originally. That's when I saw that woman up there. Oh, that's all. Look at me catching her. I'm laughing her head off.
And here's what I'm trying to say about that.
Hey,
the next time you see an apparition with your naked eye, try to debunk it. Think about what would you think about before you saw it. What did you watch on TV before you saw it? What was going on in your life before you saw it?
Well, at the time when I was living in the house,
because all that can put a picture in your head, and you actually can see it, and it's not really paranormal.
No, what I saw in my thing, I thought I asked my parents were they in the house when they came back, and they said no. Right. 2, I asked my mum, do you know anybody with that particular look who used to own the house before if they'd come in? And she went, no, the lady died just before we moved in.
Oh.
So that's what we found out. I did everything I could. But the thing is, right, on that house, it didn't matter what it was.
I don't know what the topic is. It says chat and fun, and we have been having a great fun talking about the paranormal. And dedicated. What does it say dedicated to? The only thing I see is chat and fun dedicated. That's all I see.
Well, it's
Right.
dedicated
Well-
to Randy's son, who's just come back from Afghanistan after a bad run of it.
Awesome! Congratulations on the
And
return.
And
So
I
sure.
thought I'd dedicate this live to him because of his, he's at such a rough time out there that I thought I'd give my respect to him and all those who have gone before.
But that's why I never talk about something I see at the moment. Because before I mention it at all, I'm going to try to debunk exactly what I'm looking at.
Thank you.
That is the main
Thank
core.
you, exactly. Exactly. It comes down to whenever I think of it. Look, our mind is a very complicated and imaginative brain. We can think anything we want to think, and we can see whatever we want our eye to see. But can we, at the time, say,
Okay.
did I just really see that? Or did I not just see that? And exactly like the said, Uncle Paul, we need to debunk it. Did I really see that?
Okay, I'm going to say this.
Because our minds can play serious games with us. Serious games.
Right. I'm going to...
That's what we really need to think. But when we can prove and debunk it, and
by the way,
it happens again.
Right, Simon?
I'm going to end the broadcast in about 10 minutes, okay? Let you carry on the conversation and then do it in 10 minutes because, one, it's nearly, what went we long before, it'll be coming on to 1 o'clock. It's 12:30 at the moment.
Yeah, you've been on for 3.5 hours so far.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, you're doing good, Simon. 3.5 hours, brother. Wow.
Well, I've been trying my best to moderate things and stuff. So
that's good. That's good. But if I can't get nobody on there tonight, because usually when you try to get a panel, it takes a few days. If I can't get nobody on there tonight, I might go on live and do the. I can't do the Netrophonics till my sister gets home because she has the phone that has the Netrophonics on it.
Yeah, I know you will, Uncle Paul. I know you will. Hey, same here, Simon. Hey, you know what? If nobody's attending to say, you know what? They're gonna attend the replay. Well, I told you, I will replay this. I will send it back out. Actually, I'm glad I caught you because you were almost getting ready to just, chime out when I showed up.
Well, the thing is,
I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't.
The thing is, the one thing that I get so aggravated about people watching a live paranormal investigation is they are typing in stuff that they think they're seeing. But the thing is, when you watch an investigation, your mind is already set. There's something there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You're going to see stuff that ain't there. But your mind can see it as plain as day.
Are you talking about mental pareidolia?
Yeah. And you know,
my grandfather used to,
that's why I do not put subtitles up to make everybody think that, oh, this is what I heard and this is what was said. No, I always tell everybody, you know what? Hey, please leave a comment down below on what you hear because I don't want to mislead you on what was said, what was not really said.
That is why I don't teach what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I teach what I saw. Because I've already debunked it.
Amen, bro. Amen, Uncle Paul.
Do you know what I'm going to do on the next live stream? I'm going to see if I can share a paranormal video and give my reaction to and see what you think.
Okay, the thing is, remember, you already got it in your mind that you're going to be doing this. You already got it in your mind that you did and you will see stuff again.
Oh no!
Yeah, it has to be unscripted, unthought.
What I mean by that is I'm going to try and put my skeptic head on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I asked you originally, was that a prism on the wall? Yeah, prism light on the wall.
Right.
Because I
There's nothing on that wall.
I like to use my brain first and then afterwards
Sure, just put it there.
see what it is.
Right.
Says he's home. Did you get the phone fixed?
Lots of chickens in here for you.
Got chicken again.
Chicken's always good.
See, that's respect. You have loving
Yes.
people that brings you food and brings it right to you, sets it right beside you while you're doing the live.
Yeah, and gives you shit about it.
Yeah.
That's true love right there, brother.
I wish
That's
I had
true
someone
love.
to do that.
Can I debunk that? No, I cannot
Hell
debunk
no.
it. You just saw it happen.
There ain't no debunking the period. Nope.
Use my brain to try and think and use science to for certain things, but sometimes there's things in this world you can't use science about. You gotta just marvel at the mystery of it all. You know what I mean?
All right.
I'm going to challenge anybody that wants to take this up. We all know there's a cabin in the woods somewhere, in every state, in every county. And here's what I want people to try to do. Okay? Watch this movie, Soul Reaper.
Yes.
Watch it, concentrate on it.
Will do.
Go to the cabin nearest to you and see how much you hear and see that was actually in the movie and not there at the cabin.
Now that's a damn challenge. That's a hell of a challenge, yeah.
Paul,
Yeah. No, look. Now you're gonna get me to watch that damn movie 4 or 5 times over with like every 30 minutes. Wait, I gotta rewind because I gotta hear this again. Actually, an hour and a half to 2 hour movie is gonna take me 6 hours to analyze it. Thank you very much, Uncle Paul. Damn it! Damn it!
Basically it.
But the thing is, what that's going to prove, what that's going to prove is your mind can make you see stuff that ain't there.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly.
In year 7, where I went with my friend Robert, right? And they got gorge, right? There, and there's some trees, right? If you look at these certain light with your eyes, you can see a skull there, right?
Yeah.
It's all to do with visual pareidolia. You know, and it was a beautiful area. Oh, yum, 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 yum.
What's the milkshake?
Yum, 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 yum.
Isn't he cruel, Stephen? He's having chicken and he can't have any.
What's the milkshake you've got?
I unpaired my phone. This is the receipt for what I paid for your
phone.
For your new screen.
Yeah.
So keep that, so I don't have to worry about it. It'll probably either Friday or the
I
following.
want some chicken.
Before what?
Before it'll be in.
This
Keep
is
that-
your phone.
No, it's your phone.
Well, I got a deck of phonics on my old phone. That don't look like my phone. Okay. But it's not hooked up. Where,
But the screen's paid for, and we just gotta wait for it to come in. Don't lose that.
I know. I'm gonna put it up in the drawer here in a minute.
Give it here, and I'll put it in the drawer now.
Right in the middle one.
Oh, dear.
You've been told.
Yes, I paid for that. It's $100 and some.
I think he just been told.
This was never on there.
Here's your sign.
It was never on there like that.
Well, it's not on there now either. It's probably the whole screen.
You will do what you're told.
I wish I had something.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, Simon.
There it is. Got my necroponics back.
Yeah. You otherwise you're told that's what he's doing.
You got 3 witnesses here.
Yeah.
And this is white gravy.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Oh, look at
Well,
that
like I
chicken.
said, she loves me enough to. I mean, this phone was so cracked. The face of this phone was so cracked that every time you run your finger across it, you took a chance of cutting yourself.
Oh, that's not good.
And she
that's a bad crack string. Yeah, that's not good.
I mean, every inch of that screen was cracked.
Oof. Yeah, and if you slide up, just up, do the little slide thing. Yeah, cut your finger. That's not good.
No.
I got one of those phones that did that not so long back. I tell you, and I did that, and I ended up having splinter glass in my finger. Ow.
Yeah. Well, hey guys, listen. Oh, I gotta get my ass on here, Uncle Paul. Awesome to see you again, my brother.
Yeah.
I love you dearly, Simon. Man, I love to be on your show today.
You got Instagram?
It's good. Anyway, it's time for me to say goodbye to everybody. Everybody in chat, thank you for coming and talking on the chat.
Good night, everyone in chat.
Well, thank you.
Stefan too.
You good to see you, Paul and Randy.
Next Friday, I'll be
Yes,
live.
you
again on
too,
next
Stefan.
Friday.
Yeah, you too, Stephen. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, Uncle Paul.
Stephen.
It has been a blessing.
By the way,
Simon, thank you very much for having me on your show, man.
But Randy, if you have Instagram,
next Friday,
look up Iggy Southern Reeves. That's me.
A standard panel person. So next Friday,
and we'll do face to face sometime.
Okay.
After I get off here, I have to call Ruthie and take care of her problems.
Yes.
You take
Gotcha.
care. Paul.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Please do.
Give my
And
regards to Ruthie.
if you wouldn't mind, Uncle Paul, when you get done talking with her, if